Hello, everybody. Welcome to Backer Pause. Before we get into it, before we start the festivities, right off the bat, I want to explain a few things that's going on over here at the Continuum. We're featuring the Wolf this week, but beyond that, I do want to talk to you about some things that have been going on and make you aware of some things. Some of it's bad, some of it's good, some of it's really good. So we're going to go down our Kickstarter real quick and just explain a few things. First off, really good news. The Continuum has been such a passion project that we have spun it off into its own brand. It's going to be its own entity. It's going to go beyond a comic book, and it's going to do so many things. I can't wait to talk to you about it all. Tonight's not the night, but understand that Continuum is going to be put out through Continuum Comics, and everything that we're doing is going to be geared towards Continuum Comics from this point on, with me and my partners in crime for this amazing oh man, I don't even know what to call it yet because it's still growing. It's a universe of possibilities is what it is. That's what Continuum Comics is going to be. I can't wait to talk to you more about it. We have so much to talk about. The Continuum starts now. This really is when we start doing it. This is like, it started all the way back when I first started Comic Book Advocates. Here it is. It's grown over years. It's now something I'm doing with some amazing people, and we're going to make it amazing for you. We have the crowdfunding still going on. That'll be our first issue put out through Continuum Comics. You can find the crowdfunding, go to continuumcomics.com. There is a little bit of sad and good news that we have to talk about, and then we're going to show you the new cover. Unfortunately for us, but good for Austin, he had to remove his Dawn of the Dead story from our project. I can't tell you why. He did explain some things that are going on behind the scenes. You should be checking with him in the near future. He has something exciting to talk to you guys about. Hopefully, fingers crossed, in a few weeks. However, we'll never going to get in the way of anyone in Continuum Comics. We're never going to be the person who tries to hold anyone down or to put the contracts before anything else. We have a creator comes up to us and says, "Hey, I have an opportunity. I need to not be in this." We're going to let him go do that, a bigger opportunity. We get it. We want everyone to feel like that working with us is not a chore. It's not a hassle. That even if we let people out of contracts, maybe down the road they come back because they were like, "You treated me fairly, and I want to be part of you." That's what we're doing. We are the bridge between amateur and just dreamers to professionals and everyone in between. That's what the Continuum's all about. It's about getting us all together, creating everything. So unfortunately, we have lost Dawn of the Dead as a story. And I wish the bad news stopped there, but we also have lost Only Death Can Save Us. Now, the cool thing about Only Death Can Save Us, for those who don't know, what the Only Death That Can Save Us Indiegogo that was going on, we were going to give you the first 8 pages. There's good news coming. I'll say that. There is good news coming for Russ Leach. I'm so happy for him. I'm so excited for him. Unfortunately, contractually, we ran into a spot where we just couldn't make it happen to have those 8 pages. So anyone who backed it, if you only backed for Russ Leach, here's his Indiegogo. Please buy his trade. Here it is. Go out and get it. It's available right now. There's no reason. And if you backed our project only for this, by all means, please unback the project. If your only goal is to get those 8 pages, I encourage you right now, go out and get the whole thing. It's worth it. Now, if you're let down and you were like, "Rob, I really wanted to see those 8 pages," and you're watching this program tonight, go over here to his Indiegogo. Those first 8 pages, if you want to read them, they're here right now. Please read them. Find the reason to back this amazing project. I know Meredith has the book, and I'm going to steal it from her right when she's not looking. I've got her address now. She doesn't know it. Don't tell her. I've mapped out on my phone how to get there, so I can't wait to see that beautiful book in my hands where it belongs. I mean. Oh wait, Meredith just popped in the background. We'll talk later. She's hosting tonight. First time ever. I'm not the host. Well, not second time. Chuck's the only other person to ever host this show. We'll explain that in just a few minutes. But here it is. This is the preview. Check it out. Read it. Back our friend, amazing guy, Russ Leach. And who knows? Maybe there'll be something coming into the Continuum from Russ sooner than later. You're going to have to stay tuned. Exciting time in comics. And I know what you're thinking right now. But Rob, that means that you've lost 2 stories, right? Am I still going to get a 40-page comic? Yes, you are. Very humbly. And the reason we went live tonight in the actual awards, this is something we were saving until next week to talk about. due to circumstances, I've pushed it up. Barber Unleashed and Into the Suck had combined forces to make a story that went into the Advocator. It was a 4-page story. I have expanded it to a 6-page story. I have changed some of the wording. It is all the same art, but it's in a different format. There's more room, more information. I'm very honored to say that Enter the Continuum is going to be dedicated to Keith Thomas, who, of course, created Into the Suck. And you can see Barbara, who's my character, is dressed up as Ursula. I am honored to say that Keith Thomas will be inducted into the Independent Creator Hall of Fame this weekend. He is someone we missed out on. It's going to be a hard night for me to get through that moment, inducting someone like him. You guys call me the advocate. He was the advocate before advocating was cool. He was the dude that would inspire me to do what I do today. Him, Buddy Scalera, Victor Dandridge. There isn't a comic book advocates without these people. I cannot express that to you enough. Here's our new cover. You can see you're going to get the wolf. You're going to get Barbara's story that came from the Advocator, but it's new now. It went from 4 to 6 pages, new information. We're going to have a plaque inside the book for him being given the Indie Spirit Award. He is going to be inducted, Keith Thomas. Thank you, CB Zane, for everything you've done keeping this project alive. There's this other character here called Karma. Meredith's here. I'm not going to steal the thunder. Meredith gets to talk about that. Super excited. We're getting Karma in full color in our book. We're going to be so proud to have it. I can't. This is just awesome because we have the creation from C. Michael Lanning, amazing creator, amazing creator. Can't wait, Reapers. We have Mike Seeley. Oh my goodness, what he's doing with the Eclipse and all the catalysts. Oh. Well, I get to have Barbara. Barbara gets to be in the book, and I get to touch something I had always wanted to be bigger than it was at the time because the Advocator only had 4 pages. I got to finish something. I can't tell you how it felt unfinished to me. Now it's the way I wanted it the whole time. The Wolf, oh, man, that's going to be a story I can't wait to tell. Super excited. We're even going to, there's a lot that's going to come out this weekend. We have a special surprise for you guys. Not tonight. We have to get to other people. I've already taken up so much time talking about my own stuff. We're going to be back in just a minute. This is the Rise of the Continuum. You guys are still getting a 40-page book. You guys are still getting quality, and you guys are getting, honestly, you're going to get a lot of things from the people who are really passionate about creating right now. You're going to get stuff from all of us who really care, and we really want to put together something that's going to entice other creators to join us on this journey. The goal is 100 issues of the Continuum. We're not slowing down. We're just getting faster, and we're going to keep going. We're going to keep bringing you product. Welcome to Continuum Comics era. It's beginning now, and 10 years from now, after 100 issues, we'll look back on this very video, and we'll see a Mr. Anderson, the Indie Devil, who didn't have gray hair, because I'm sure this will cause me gray hair, and we'll point back and look, see, we did it. This is that moment. Mark, save this in your YouTube channel. We'll see you in 10 years. Let's talk about what Backer Pause is. It's been a long day. I'm hoping that we have a couple guest judges besides me. We're supposed to. I don't know where they are. So we're going to roll credits, and we'll see who shows up on the other side. Here we go. This is Backer Pause. And I'm definitely not stalling. I'm not stalling. I'm totally stalling. Welcome to Backer Pause. What is Backer Pause? Well, it's when we get judges who are creators to sit down and watch crowdfunding videos that we are proudly advocating for on comicbookadvocates.com. And they hit pause when they lose interest in the videos that we are watching and experience Backer Pause. This is a fun way to teach creators about attention spans of the viewers and what works and does not work for their videos. Want to be a judge? Are you ready to play? Welcome to Backer Pause. Wait for it. Comicbookadvocates.com presents Mondays in the Know. Catch up with everything going on in the industry. Hosted by the Comics Advocate, Mr. Anderson, with the news coming off the Comics News Wire. That's right. I just wanted to play that because it made me feel good to tell you guys who I was. I'm also, tonight, this is dedicated to me, so I couldn't go without playing this.
Let me, Indy.
Let me, Indy. All right, Meredith's stuff.
Let me, Indy.
I'm the guest. I'll go into my guest spot. I actually get to be look. I get to be dressed up. I get to be pretty. Don't I look pretty?
You are so pretty.
She's gonna. Oh, she gave me my pretty credit. I don't get called pretty. You want to impress me? Go to my inbox and just say, Rob, you're such a pretty man. I would really love that. I gotta get my free help. It's got to be official. Meredith, go ahead. Tell them you're in charge. That's it. I'm done.
All right. Well, hey guys, I'm Meredith Lochran. I am tired today. Let me see what my usual spiel is that I am the associate editor over at Geek Insider, as well as the executive producer of the Geek Insider podcast, and we are live streaming to Comic Book Advocate Network, which is the comic book arm of Geek Insider, as well as the Geek Insider channel. So head over to our YouTube channels and make sure that you hit the subscribe button and then notify me when we go live. Also, I don't know. Rob, I know too much, so I don't know what to say.
Well, one thing I want to do with Continuum Comics, let's not say things. If we can say it, let's just say it. You know, the things that we can't say because they're not under contract. That'll be the rule. If it's under contract, talk about it.
I am one of the founding members of Continuum Comics with an X, LLC. We are actually waiting to. Yeah,
you are Continuum. Forget founding member. You're just Continuum.
I'm one of four. And on that note, I mean, I am really excited about things that are happening right now. It has been a crazy few days, but you know what? That if there's one thing that I know how to do, it is to pivot. But I did want to give a shout out because I have Only Death Can Save Us, and you really need to get this in your library because it smells good too.
I'm getting my maps out right. I'm getting my maps out right now, Meredith. Oh, were you at the beginning of the show?
I was tuning in. Yeah. You know what? And I know you're after my Gamal Hennessy book too. The Business of Independent Comic Book Publishing by Gamal Hennessy. So I know he's after my books, you guys. Yeah.
I have no idea what you're talking about. No idea whatsoever. And Nita's with us this evening. Nita, how you doing?
Mm-hmm. I'm good. I'm just Nita. I'm the co-host of Ragin', and I too am now part of Continuum Comics with these two guys and Mike Seeley. And that's what I got for tonight.
Okay, guys. Welcome to it. This is Backer Pause. We're waiting on I wasn't supposed to be the judge tonight, but then I realized something, and Meredith doesn't even know this yet. I realized that if I came in and made myself the guest and convinced her to be the judge, she couldn't pause my video. That's right.
Oh,
it continues.
What up?
It continues tonight. I punked you, Meredith. You can't pause my video. Yes. Yes. I have a new video for you. I did. I went out and did jazz. I did jazz hands.
I heard you did jazzy hands. Yeah. I did hear about that.
Absolutely. While we're waiting for the other guests, because we don't need anyone else in the room right now, let's just get to the video. There shouldn't be anyone here to pause it. I mean, we don't need anyone else for this video. We're just going to play it because it's pretty exciting. It's brand new. Remember, I put a lot of effort into this, guys. I want you to know I took Steven Spielberg classes since last week when everyone said that I didn't do enough. So I heard everybody. If you guys are ready, here's my directorial debut. All right, remember, no pausing, so.
No pausing.
Right, I'm the guest. When you're a guest, you can't pause it. Yes, winning. Here we go. Welcome to the Continuum Kickstarter, brought to you by Continuum Comics, where creators rise together through creation, bridging universes together. So are you ready to enter the Continuum? Let's take a peek inside. First up, we have Reapers. Check out this universe full of spiritual gold that the Ragtop, Psychic Vampires, Alien Reverence, and other money-hungry groups are all trying to reap. That very same spiritual gold. And this is the beginning of the Wolf and Fox. It all starts here in a new universe of a newly divorced heroic duo that must come to grips with their divorce while trying to find a way to protect the city they both love, named Jax. And in this issue, we also have the Eclipse. This is a universe full of catalysts, and after a tragic event on one of the Hawaiian Islands, Eclipse's very own heroism is called into question and becomes a person of interest of an employee of the U.S. government known as a fixer. If the Twilight Zone, Outer Limits, and Hitchcock Presents were working together and was a comic book series, it would be the Continuum. I know what you're thinking. Yes, I can teach you how to do all that. I can absolutely teach you how to do those transitions. It's not the easiest thing in the world.
I think I heard somebody's voice in there just every once in a while. Just a tiny echo.
No idea what you're talking about. That's fans in the background going, Rob, you're doing a great job. Keep up. Like, I can't help it. You heard that was the internet. That was the internet applauding my jazz hands effect. Admit it, Meredith. You're impressed by what I've done. I'll say this.
Rob? I am so impressed, and I mean to the point where I have nothing. I have nothing for you tonight.
Don't you feel like that's exactly what you
felt like she was a part of it, Rob? I
know. Like, she looked at it and went, I bet you know what? I would have done that same thing in that same moment. I'm there. I'm with mine now. It's like we're Spock and Kirk. I don't know, like that or something. Whatever it was. Like, what is
totally
it?
Immersed. Totally immersed. It was amazing.
Like, it's like Punch It Chewie, right? That's the Star Trek thing? Show me letters. They're typing right now. I hear just how dare you?
Hey.
But kidding around aside, I can't wait to see what Meredith does next week. Because Meredith's up next week. I'm pretty excited. But we didn't talk about it. We didn't talk about it. We only had 3 of those in there. So we can talk about the other 2. Of course, Barbara, Kinky Blonde, who teaches about BDSM and has a great thing. Crossed over with Manny from the Monsters, which, by the way, issue number 3 will happen this year. We are going to start working on it next week. As a matter of fact, I write the script for it. Jax is on vacation next week, so I'm on vacation. So next week, we are canceling all program, of course, except for Backer Pause and Friday. The week ended. I won't be doing anything else. I'll be spending time with my son while he's on spring break. So, but we'll still be showing up to advocate for our crowdfunding. But I meant my regular shows. But Meredith, you got something new, and I'm really digging this. You want to chime us in?
Do you have any overlays? I'm not sure if we were able to upload that for tonight.
I can get it in 2 seconds. Start talking, and I'll be done.
All right. So karma is something that my husband and I, we were sitting around and we were talking about this story because even though he's not into comic books at all, or reading, in fact, he loves storytelling. He loves good stories. And so we were talking about it, and he was talking about some of the funny things that happen and how karma will just show up. It's like you try and do something and something else happens, and it's like instant karma is our favorite. And so we kind of put together this story of karma, and giving Nita credit for coming up with this. She wrote, because I asked for help. I was like, I need help. I'm fried. And she said, every deed has a reward or punishment. Karma's job is to make sure you get it. And you are going to see that happen in this story. It's only 4 pages. And we kind of rushed to get this. Quite honestly, it wasn't supposed to be in this issue, but the art was ready to go. I'm lettering it right now. Colors are happening at this moment, getting ready to be delivered this weekend. So I'm really excited about getting this into this issue. Full color. You're going to love it.
Gotta love that karma.
Yeah, I'm really excited about this. This is a story that she told me about what would it come up a few months ago? And I was like, you're bringing that, right? That's got to go in the continuum. The minute she said it, I was like, I needed that in the continuum. I love the idea of karma because I always lie to myself and tell me if I'm a good person, I'll get good karma.
Right.
But what it does is it really stops me from getting bad karma, and I'll take that. After especially Meredith knows how painful this week has been for me with my back. I could use some good karma, so I'm hoping putting karma in the book brings some good karma to us.
I hope so. We'll see.
I can.
But you know what? I mean, big shout out to C. Michael Lanning because his art is amazing, and quite honestly, I think it's very different from what you're going to see in Reapers. I mean, it is very, very different. So, I mean, I'm just stunned by his artistry. And then Sean Eddingfield is the colorist. And again, he is busting butt to get those colors out. And I cannot wait. I cannot wait to
doing us a favor. And again, with Continuum, we want to invite as many people. We're already working on the 2nd issue. But because this was one of those things where Meredith was probably going to be in the second or third issue, and she was close enough to being ready. And then, unfortunately, we had some dropouts this week, and I had told Meredith, I was like, Meredith, can you green light that for this one? Because as the people who've created Continuum Comics, I thought if anyone was going to take the hit, it should have been us for a shorter time period to really talk about these characters. Because you don't want to come in at the end of a program. You want to be there from day one, really get time to explain your character. So even bringing in Barbara like we did, even though it had been out already, it would have been something I would have rather after issue 2, because we would have already announced to the world about Keith Thomas. That was a surprise that we have to let go now a little earlier. So people know that we were going to dedicate, originally going to dedicate the second issue. But hey, when you have an opportunity, you race to it. Now everyone will know. I can announce this, that the book is dedicated to him during his Hall of Fames. Instead of saying we're going to dedicate something in the future, now it's dedicated. So we're really...
I got goosebumps.
Right?
From that, seriously, because it just seems like that was meant to be, quite honestly.
Yeah.
And the first issue makes it more special too.
Yeah. It's going to be a 40-page issue book. We have other covers coming. Oh, you don't even know. Like, if you're a $75 backer, two more. We're not announcing it today. This is backer pause. We didn't want to come on and be the people who are talking about everything. I think we're done stalling. We've talked only about Continuum for 21 minutes. I am waiting to see if someone else shows. I think someone can't show up now.
Okay.
Because there's a crash. We're hoping we're a 1-hour program, guys. I could talk about Continuum all day. So we have so much.
Me too. It's been so exciting.
You don't even understand like the things that we are talking about doing. Can I say one thing? Can I give a little bit of a tease, Meredith? Our logo that you guys just saw. So here's something I've never heard anyone do before. And we came up with this as a group, and this is how awesome it is. And Frank's here. So we did great stalling. So we're actually going to get the other guest on. So check it out. Our brand new logo, let's bring it up. Actually, I'll bring it up. We don't even have it. Hey, what's going on? We'll give it to you in 1 second, Frank. You're going to introduce yourself. But I want to explain something about our logo. Our Kickstarter, so you know, Frank, the Continuum is now going to become its own company, because we've really fallen in love with what we're doing, the possibilities of helping other creators and what that means. Cool. So we wanted to make it something official, all by itself, standing alone, and start its own thing. So we're pretty excited about this. You see how the C is blue right now? That's our main logo. When that C changes color, it'll be a rating. So parents know which book is available for their children. They will instantly be able to see it, and it will say right under, if you look right underneath the C, right underneath the comics, where it says continuumcomics.com, that will have an age rating in there to match the color of the C. The literal color of our logo will determine the age appropriateness of the book. If someone's doing it out there, bravo. I didn't know you were doing it, but this is something we're excited about. And I got it from mood rings, like the idea of mood rings. And I kind of started talking about it. And Nita's like, well, what if we did this and that? And I was like, I love that. Let's do that. Because at first we were also talking, well, maybe each one of us should have an orange C color. Rob will have red. But then we were like, I don't know if that'll work. We still might give ourselves some weird colors that no one else is using. Meredith is muted.
Always.
I love when she's muted.
I was gonna do that for a business card anyway. I was just gonna snap one up and just throw it on a business card, and it's mine.
I want the teal one.
You could actually put your name. Look, right, we're talking and figuring it out right now. You could put your name in that special spot, and that's your color. How awesome is that? Frank, tell them who you are. Speaking of being awesome.
Hey guys, thanks for having me. My name is Frank Forte. I was in comics in the 90s. I did a lot of black and white stuff, so I was very active in comics in the indie scene in the 90s. Moved to Hollywood and started working in animation and film. I do a lot of storyboarding now, so I storyboard for animation. I've worked on shows like Bob's Burgers, Solar Opposites, Three Below, which was a DreamWorks show, and worked on films like Insidious: The Last Key, Truth or Dare, Fantasy Island, all for Blumhouse, and Lovecraft Country for HBO. So I did, I do a lot of, concept work, but with COVID, work kind of dried up, and I just started getting back into comics. So I'm here to promote and talk about my old comics, my new comics, comic art, paintings, all that stuff.
Now, are you on Kickstarter right now or no?
Right now I have an Indiegogo. The Kickstarter ended, so we went right to Indiegogo. So it's the Vampire versus Blood Rights. This is the comic book. So it's Vampire versus 1 through 4, but Blood Rights is the sketchbook. And if you just go on Indiegogo and search Vampire versus Blood Rights, it'll come up. You can get the sketchbook is the new item, which is like the art of book, concept sketches, character design, all sorts of.
How do I look it up now? I know I should know this. I just want to get it right.
Just look up Vampire versus Blood Rights, and it'll come up.
Blood Rights. That's it. Just in the thing up here.
I would say put vampire and then spell out versus.
A versus.
And rights, R-I-T-E, R-I-T-E-S.
All right. Okay. R-I-T-E-S. So there we go. Oops. Not that. Looks like a key in there. There we go. So we're going to pop it up real quick here. All right. And there it is right away. Pops right up. Here we go.
So, I mean, it's been up for like 15 days, but, off to a slow start, $92. Like I promoted the heck out of the Kickstarter. I did what I could with this on social, and it's just difficult. It's hard. I don't have a huge following. I'm not really that known for comics. I feel like we've got some great titles. I mean, you could play the trailer if you want. I feel they're quality books. I mean, the stuff is from the 90s, so it's a lot of stuff that probably people aren't too familiar with. But the story is an exotic dancer gets bitten by a vampire. She gets turned into a creature of the night, and she realizes she's part of this vampire prophecy where these warring vampire clans want to use her in a ritual to sacrifice her so they can gain power. She's like this chosen one vampire kind of being. So that's the basic story. I got 4 issues done of a 12-issue series. And this is kind of me just trying to revamp the series, restart it, get people aware of it if they weren't already aware of it, and do it with a new book, which is the sketchbook. So what we're trying to do is, just promote it. I mean, I'm promoting it like crazy on social, on Facebook, and Facebook indie comic blogs. I mean, one day I hit up like 50 Facebook groups of indie comics, horror this.
Oh, Frank. Let's stop advertising the groups. Let's start advertising you. Let's play
right.
Let's play it.
Yeah, play the trailer.
I blame Indiegogo right now.
Right.
There's no other.
It's Indie's fault. It's a glitch.
You can do it. There it goes.
Yeah. There we are.
My name's Angelica. I'm a dancer. Exotic dancer. It was supposed to be temporary. I fell on hard times. I was almost out. Almost. Until a few nights ago. I was bitten by a demon. Or a vampire. Or a vampire demon. Whatever it was something evil. I blacked out. When I came to, everything was different. Before I could realize what was happening to me, I noticed I was changing. My body. I had powers. Strength. Agility. Speed. Force. I had abilities I couldn't control. I was awakened to the darkness. To a nocturnal world of monsters. Demons. And Nosferatu. I was told I'm part of an ancient scroll prophecy known as the Vampire Verses, that I'm some chosen one. I was warned there were 3 secret vampire clans who all wanted to use me in a sacrifice for a ritual. Some ancient blood right. I can't even grasp what's happening to me. I'm constantly hunted. I'm completely alone. I can't trust anyone or anything. If I'm not careful, I'll soon be dead. If I'm not already.
So that's it.
There you go. Badass. Badass. I mean, and the 90s, you'll like this. In our own logo, if you notice that we have the Continuum X, the Continuum's Comics has the X there to represent the past of, you know, the underground movement that really built up what we now call indie comics. So
yeah, right. The 90s was a big boom for black and white stuff, and there was a lot of X titles, and then you had X parodies, right? You had like Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, which was X Factor, X Force, all those titles came out.
Well, you go back to the 70s. The 70s is really where the underground movement really began.
Yeah, true, right. Yeah, with like Pacific was like the 80s. You're talking about Last Kingdom, right? That was kind of like one of the first black and whites, or Atlas Comics, I guess, right? That's really where it started. And the 90s was just like a boom of indie creators because they had access to the distribution with Diamond, where in the 70s it was much more difficult to get distribution.
Absolutely. Nita, what did you think of the video? Because we're on Backer Pause. Any suggestions for?
No, I actually liked his video. I really did.
So did I.
Love it. I liked the art. I liked the woman's voice. It moved. I liked it.
Yeah, I hired someone on Fiverr, actually, a voiceover artist, which was pretty cool. She was very cool. We did a couple takes, and it was like perfect. So,
Very cool.
if Fiverr can really help you out, there's a lot of talent on there.
Meredith?
So yeah, I could have gone in there like me and go, hey, this is Frank, this is my book, and talked about it. Some people do that. I just felt like I wanted to do like a cool trailer instead of going on there and talking. Sometimes I find that kind of boring. I figure all the information is there, but I don't know. It was just a kind of a choice we did.
Well, it looks awesome. And as soon as we get off of here, I'm going to go pimp you out.
Right, there it is.
Cool.
Before we head on to our next one?
Well, I was going to say the only thing that I would say is when we've done Backer Pause before and done our pitch shows, it's like that quick 20 to 30 second pitch, boom, done. And then I would have had that video as the second one so that I get more of the storyline, like what's it about and things. But that first one, because, you know, most people have the attention span of a gnat. And so if you don't get them really quickly, then you're going to lose them. So I would say the first video, in my opinion, would be like that quick 20, 30 seconds.
Right. You think that's a little long? Yeah, because that's like over a minute, I think. Yeah, a little long. I didn't kind of notice that. But you can have 2 videos up on Kickstarter.
Yeah, what you do is you do it on the top, and then you put it in the body. Like for ours, I'll happily show you how we do that over here on our Continuum, which you can find by going to Continuum Comics. See how we embedded the YouTube videos?
Yeah, right.
Now,
right,
if I remember correctly, Indiegogo allows you to do the same thing, but it's up on top of their scroll over here. These different things, I believe someone told me these can be made videos too.
Oh, I see, right down there. Okay, cool.
Yeah. Check with Indiegogo because I'm not an Indiegogo person. They still owe me $100, Meredith. I'm telling you, I'm driving Indiegogo.
Wow. I mean, and that was because of their fees, right? You were like, you hit 100, but because of fees, they were like, you didn't hit it.
5 months for $2. Go ahead, Meredith. Wow. You're the host. I'm done. I'm just going to be quiet. Let you announce the next video.
All right. Well, here we go with Nera X Reborn issue number 2. I had the opportunity to sit with Bill Mouse, and I call him EIC Doherty. So. And it was a great interview through Geek Insider. Nera X Reborn. He's got do we have his? We have the permission.
We have his video.
All right, let's do that. And anybody here, what we do is with the Backer Pause is at any point in time that you lose, what's the word?
Your interest. The interest.
Yeah. Interest. I'm telling you, it's been a long day. I'm losing my vocabulary. I got it. If at any point in time you lose your interest, raise your hand and we will stop. Because there are 3 in the room, we need at least 2 of you to raise your hand.
Not tonight. Tonight's Devil's Night. So if I raise my hand, it ends. This is the first Devil play.
Wait a minute, Rob.
Cheater.
Devil's rules. Let's play.
Rules. Fine.
Here we go. That's right. This is what happens when the devil shows up. Let's see if how much this can capture my attention.
Oh, Rob!
Wow, dude!
You wasted my time in the beginning with with the actual why. Why do I need to know who makes it? I'm your backer. You're supposed to be impressing me, not trying to sell someone else ad space. And then you're trying to give me I'm an epileptic. I'm dead right now. I'm on the floor shaking. And I've seen this video before. This isn't a judgment on them. This is the company passing the same video off a dozen times. Because I've now seen this doing this show a dozen times. However, I am going to let you guys now watch it because I have to go to the bathroom anyway. Meredith, you can have the board. I just, whoever's making those videos, please do something new. I can't watch that one anymore.
All right.
You're doing the same trick.
Go, Rob.
All right, I'll start playing it. You just hit it. You end it when it has to be ended.
All right. Well, it's survived. Now, Nita, I saw you raise your hand. I wasn't sure if you were stretching.
It starts off. It's too slow.
Mm-hmm.
I was bored. And then if you want to get into through the video, I don't care about all your little extras. I'm buying it for the book. The extras are a bonus. I want to know more of what's going on in your story, and I don't really feel like I got any of that except a bunch of flesh flashes. So.
Frank, how about you?
I gotta say, Frank had the better flesh flashes.
Yeah.
Frank, you have aroused me better than they did. Congratulations.
I thought it was cool. I thought the art was cool, but yeah, maybe a little. I mean, I guess I got the story from the little text blurbs. I know I kind of like maybe to hear some kind of a voiceover a little bit, or I think that kind of works when I've seen it. That's why I did it in my video. I've seen it done on other stuff, and I'm like, oh, I'm going to do that. It kind of gives a voice to a character or even the villain. But I mean, I thought it was cool.
This is when Jazz Hands goes wrong. I'm just saying, this is why Jazz Hands.
And his daughter's cover is fun. Like, I love her cover.
So we're all talking about his video, and he's out there counting the money. So what do I know?
Yeah, how much is the campaign over? How much did they raise?
It's not over yet because it's on the show. So
I think they've only got less than a day. I think.
Yeah, they're hours. We'll check it out real quick.
Yeah.
What are they at? I'm curious.
15 hours, 14,000.
Wow, 14,000. That's amazing.
Oh yeah.
I mean, do you think these guys? Do they just have a really big fan base?
They've established 10 years, and you could tell this was shopped to someone else. They don't think they need it, and guess what? In this case, they actually don't need the video. 10 years on Kickstarter. You're saying? I believe Meredith did the interview. You know more. I only was part of some of it towards the back end.
No, they've been working in comics for decades. Thomas Dougherty and Bill Mouse. And working on Mira. And I want to say, yeah, I mean, it's been a long time. So these characters are fairly established in the comics industry. And cool.
And I'll be honest, I've backed already. Not this one, but the last project that they had, I actually backed it. And I was going to back this one, but I was like, they have made 14. The variant
covers are amazing. The variant covers are really amazing too.
It's just this is a show about videos, and that video was
right. But the one thing that I would say, and I think I said this before, I may have been on maybe about 2 weeks ago, is that when I try to watch a video for BACKER Pause or any crowdfunding video, I watch it twice. One once with my eyes open, once with my eyes closed, because a lot of times when I'm doing podcasting stuff, I try to be aware of my listening audience. And so if it's only music, they have no clue what it is.
Right.
Have a little bit of voiceover in there, introduce it, have, be exciting and stuff like that. The video that I made for Enter the Continuum, it had voiceover and stuff, but I was like, I knew it wasn't supposed to be my voice. My voice wasn't supposed to be there. I knew I needed the excitement, and so that's what went wrong. But again, if you're thinking of it as eyes open, eyes closed, what audience are you reaching? The excitement's got to be there. Have your pitch ready.
Should I stop playing the violin for those excuses? For all those excuses, they're all over my floor now.
I'm coming for you. I'm coming for you.
Here we go. This is okay. Like I pause. I already know what's on the other side of this, so I'm out. Like
yeah.
I'm like my show, and I told him right away I didn't like his video, and I said a bunch of things. The only thing that redeemed it was I found out he was wearing a Rugrats shirt. That blew me away. So. But I don't like it, and we are going to look on the other side of this. We will look at his campaign because he's got such amazing art.
Yeah, the art is phenomenal.
But the video itself,
yeah, I'm already out too.
You want to give Frank an opportunity?
He can watch it, sure.
Oh wait, this is the one that's so long we couldn't even upload it in the yard, so it has to be watched here.
Yeah.
Now people are going to see my face. I'm going to try to be so nice.
4 minutes long, you guys. 4.5 minutes long.
Shut my mouth. He switched the video. No. Never mind.
Hello, everyone. My name is Dustin Burnell. I am the writer and creator of the Listener series. Before we get into the Listener, though, I'd like to thank you guys for stopping by our Kickstarter. I really appreciate it, you taking the time out of your day and whatnot. The Listener is loosely based on my Uncle Les. Les was a Native American Green Beret, and the stories and the tales that he told us are what the Listener is loosely based on. Like really, really scary stuff, like pure unadulterated horror. Like I can't even begin to describe some of the things in words. We definitely have to have some visual aids to get you guys to understand where it's coming from. Therein lies the Listener itself. Out of Les's death, we turned around and I was like, I can't have people not hear the stories that he told us. I mean, it's like when you were sitting around a campfire or you were sitting in the dark with your friends and you're just telling people this scary, scary stuff. That's how it felt every time we sat with it. You'd walk away going, oh my God, can't believe that really happened to somebody. And I realize that we're desensitized. So a lot of things right now that he may have told us wouldn't be scary to people. But I still wanted the stories to get told. I needed people to hear them. I never wanted him to be forgotten. And I know we all feel like that way when we lose a loved one. But this was such an epic thing that he shared with us that I wanted to share it with everyone else. So pen went to paper, right? And I sat down and I'm like, man, how can I get this to people? Well, I knew comic books. I've been selling comic books. I've owned a brick and mortar shop. I needed to get this to people.
Frank, you can make this end at any time you want, right?
Oh, me? Oh, I'm in control. I mean, yeah, we could stop it. I mean, it's
all on you.
I'd like to see more. I would like to see more of maybe the comic book art in the trailer. And again, I think now that I've seen voiceover, I like voiceovers in the trailers. I think, I don't know, they kind of work. They kind of give you a more flavor. And guys, if you're out there, you can find really good voiceover guys on Fiverr for real cheap. Because, you don't have to go into a studio or hire anybody. They'll do it. There's all sorts of talent on Fiverr.
I'll do it for $5.
I work for free.
No, but did you notice when I put over the art that it looked better? It started to become more interesting. Just me scrolling his Kickstarter instantly made it so we could watch it. Problem was I ran at the end of the Kickstarter. There was no more art. So now I'd have to scroll back up, scroll back down. You have to make it concise, to the point. I love this dude. He's got so much passion, but this is that drop down video we talked about. This is the one no more video that you take with you on the road. You go listen to it in your car or while you're jogging or at the gym. This is not the one you want for when you're deciding to put money to, the wallet. Are you taking out the wallet? Imagine doing this to a person in front of your table when they come up to you. What's your comic about? And you do this. They're going to look horrified and want out of your space as quickly as they can. And that really is, honestly.
At their watch.
Take a nap, walk away.
It's a long,
backing away.
It's a great
video,
system.
4.5 minutes. Like, we should watch, like, what did the latest Brian Pulido Lady Death Kickstarter, the one that's up now, did that have a video? Like, we should watch that.
He was back on Kickstarter. Let's see.
Yeah.
So
it did like 300,000, I think.
I've had a long week, so I haven't been my usual paying attention to everything. I've been in bed with a back injury, so I apologize for actually not doing this. So let's see. It's a good question. Let's check out Brian Pulido, who's up for some awards this weekend. Actually,
so here's a guy who's been hugely successful on Kickstarter, right?
2,000 backers. Hell yeah.
2,000 backers.
Wow.
Not bad. Only 376,000.
Just, yeah, right?
Yeah.
And he does this a few times a year, so obviously he knows what he's doing.
There you go. He's like, he doesn't do a long campaign, guys. 10, 12 days, 13 days.
Oh, that's it.
Yeah,
8 days to go. So let's see. Let's play the video and let's see what he does. Like, here's the master.
All right. Well, I don't have permission for this video necessarily.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because I asked everyone their permission. So please be nice, because Brian going to be on the show hopefully this weekend.
Okay. Oh yeah. I mean, look.
All right. So I don't even know if I can play it because of the music right there.
Oh right.
What he might have permission for, and I'd have permission for it.
Can you play it with?
How about just turn? Well, if you turn.
I'm going to turn the volume down. We'll see if what it looks like.
See if it looks good visually. Yeah. Right.
It will.
Let's
Always
see.
does.
Hold on. Let's see if he's still
And look,
playing.
it's 2 minutes, so we know it's short.
We are back to unleash the most epic chapter in Lady Death's undead life. An all-new original graphic novel entitled Lady Death Cataclysmic Majesty. This story unleashes a coffin.
That's got to be fair use music, so it keeps repeating. Only free market music only repeats that way. So we should be okay.
Comics company-wide event, Invading the Coffinverse, all 2021. In the shadows of Giza's ancient pyramids, the godlike extinction-level villain Insurrectus builds a horrifying machine with a terrible purpose. Meanwhile, his newborn demonic progeny scour the earth, hunting those with supernatural powers willing to defend the innocent. One by one, members of the Swarm fall prey to these monstrous forces. Only Lady Death and the Sisterhood, a band of untested warrior women, are left to challenge Insurrectus in his majestic, cataclysmic plan. Can the Diva of Death overcome these impossible odds as she struggles against her own wicked appetites? Or are we all doomed for once and for all? And introducing Chicago's own Mad Mike Moore, undead gravedigger, and his pet rat, Ratso. Helping me bring this next chapter to life is our returning team. Co-writer Mike McLean, illustrator Diego Bernard, colorist Cece De La Cruz, veteran letterer Marshall Dillon. And here is the thing. These projects are done. We just got a print, but I need your help to unleash Deathocalypse onto the world. Please pledge now and tell everyone you know that Lady Death is back to kick ass. We cannot thank you enough for your support and faith in us. It is the engine that drives us wild. Thank you so much, everybody. You effing rule.
Yeah, I mean, you see, it's like his energy. He's excited about the project. He's just like talking it up. He's hyping it up. He gets you excited, I mean, that's the way you should do a video, make it crazy. He gets in, he gets out, there's effects. He's not sitting behind a static,
right.
It's easy to do green screen nowadays with video and stuff. Put yourself in, like, put the comic background behind you, make it move, make it animate. You could do stuff, light yourself. Like, you could look at a video, 3-point lighting. It's pretty easy to do. You just need 3 points.
And I'll say,
green screen.
Wasn't much jazz hands, Meredith. Wasn't a lot of jazz hands. I'm just saying.
Yeah. It was phenomenal,
Oh, it was-
Rob.
it
I can't
was-
hear you.
There were jazz.
Lucas,
It was
your
jazzy
mic
hands.
is having troubles tonight.
Stop it. Stop it, Rob.
I'm not having this team up against me. No.
He is the devil, you guys.
All right, Frank, we're going to let you look at one of the. I know that was a great video, no doubt. This is not as good as that video. But
Yeah, I'm
Frank,
going to back that sucker.
I've got another great video for you. I've got another great video. I want to hear what Frank thinks about this amazing video.
Okay.
Listen, this is my Spielberg moment. I'm going to get an Oscar for this one. That's it. It's over. This is Oscar worthy. Here you go, Frank. Welcome to the Continuum Kickstarter, brought to you by Continuum Comics, where creators rise together through creation, bridging universes together. So are you ready to enter the Continuum? Let's take a peek inside. First up, we have Reapers. Check out this universe full of spiritual gold that the ragtop, psychic vampires, alien reverends, and other money-hungry groups are all trying to reap. That very same spiritual gold. And this is the beginning of the Wolf and Fox. It all starts here in a new universe of a newly divorced heroic duo that must come to grips with their divorce while trying to find a way to protect the city they both love, named Jax. And in this issue, we also have the Eclipse. This is a universe full of catalysts, and after a tragic event on one of the Hawaiian Islands, Eclipse's very own heroism is called into question and becomes a person of interest of an employee of the U.S. government known as a fixer. If the Twilight Zone, Outer Limits, and Hitchcock Presents were working together and was a comic book series, it would be the Continuum. I'm
Cool.
ready for the Oscars. I am definitely ready for all the awards. The ESPYs should go to me. ESPY's a thing, right?
I think there's some plagiarism in there somewhere.
Absolutely not. Nothing was written that I used that I didn't say myself. That was all my own words. I even redid the Reapers. And I did that, kidding around aside, in one take.
Love it. Nice.
After 12 tries. I did that in one take.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I meant I did it from beginning to end. Okay, that's what I meant. Like no pauses. That was all energy.
We need that energy. We need that energy.
It's unlike that other video.
Yeah, you need to spread that energy around a little bit. People need to get up, get out.
The only thing that I have to say about that is, Rob, I'm used to the gravelly voice, the really deep. So, I mean, was your underwear on a little too tight that day?
What up?
No, I did that on purpose because that's range of character. That's where the Academy Award is coming from.
Okay.
Sure. Okay. Yep.
That's how I'm getting my Academy Award, Meredith. All right, so this is broke down in 4 dead bodies. Again, too long of a video. This is someone I've created with. I'm going to disqualify myself. I'm the devil, but I'm no bastard. So I'm out of actually judging this one. I'm going to let everyone else have it. I'm just going to walk away, and then I'll let all of you do this. I'm disqualified. I can't say anything. I know this guy. I know this dude.
Hello, and welcome to the Broke Down in 4 Dead Bodies Kickstarter. This is the 3rd time we've been on the platform. Each time we've grown in fans and notoriety for this project. You know, we couldn't have done this without you. We couldn't have printed issue 1, issue 2, or issue 3 without you. And now we're coming back one more time to give you guys issue 4 that completes the story. See what's happening with Randy and Denver. If this is your first time joining us, welcome. Broke Down in 4 Dead Bodies is about 2 guys who break down on the side of the road. They have a briefcase, and everyone's out to get it.
Video down. It's a long video, 3 minutes. I don't know how much is can't see how much is him talking. I think you should start out with some images of the comic.
Right.
I would start out with that. Give him
And some enthusiasm maybe in your voice and your actions.
In fairness, that is Travis excited.
Oh my God. Poor Travis.
Yeah, I would do I think it's good to do a little teaser of the book. And the art looks great. The covers look great. It looks like a cool book.
Yeah.
I would show that stuff first and then go in and talk about it. I think a good lesson for anyone filming themselves is just take a lesson in 3-point just filmic lighting, so that when you film yourself, it looks a little more professional. It's so easy to do. It's so easy. You could just buy lights at Home Depot, get a colored gel around it, put one in front, one to the right, one in back, and different colors. Darken the room. I mean, it'll look like a documentary. It'll look like you're shooting a doc. It'll look so much better, you know. If you're just shooting on your camera or your computer, it's just not going to look great, you know. Mm-hmm. But the book looks great. I mean, it looks cool.
I wish he would have gotten more to the art first. You know, had some music, and again, it's one of those things. Keep it short. Grab my attention real quick. That way, I want to scroll through the rest of your campaign.
Yeah, can we look at the rest of the campaign and just see like what the pages look like and stuff?
We don't have time because on Backer Pause we don't do that a lot. We've got enough time. We have to get.
So you just go through videos. You just pump through videos and stuff.
Yeah. Well, the only reason we showed the other two is because they're also coming really close to ending, so we give a little more love.
Okay, right.
And especially if we know that they deserve more. So, but if we have a little extra time at the end, we can swing back. Let's see what we can get.
Okay, that's cool.
We're already hitting an hour. But what that needed was Kickstarter.
Right. Back us now, villains, demons.
Which brings
us bodies in the trunk.
And I don't think it's fair that Rob got immunity from it because he made me.
Well, we're gonna play the next video now, so we're just gonna.
Yeah, okay.
No, seriously, Anita. Every time people come on the show, they get immunity. That's why we couldn't even have.
I didn't get immunity on JD's.
You don't get it on what you like. It's what you do. It's your project, Nita. Not things you like.
Down, Rob.
No, never. All right, so this is Mythica issue 7.
I got a proposition for you. Well, you can stick it up your mother's arse, you little prick. I gotta hand it to you, Magnus. You got away with words.
All right, let's do this. I'm excited. My name is Matt Campbell. I'm the creator of a comic book series called Mythica, which is about a group of people fighting demons and monsters in the middle of World War I. One of the main characters, Magnus McDraken, lost his entire Black Watch squad to a demon attack. And now he feels guilt, he feels remorse, but most of all he feels vengeance, and he wants to kill every vampire and demon he can come across. But he's got a group of people now who are tugging on his coattails to lead them, protect them, and he doesn't want to have any of that. He just wants to slay some demons. So now in this new chapter of Mythica, we go to Magnus's hometown. I'm really excited about this book. It's sexier and darker, and it's some of my best work.
Meredith has tapped out.
That we put together, and if you like
Anita has tapped out. We're done.
Rewards.
Which is
tapped out 20 minutes ago.
I forgot Meredith's supposed to be watching. I wasn't watching. She didn't say anything, so I didn't know. You don't say. But what sucks is the video gets really good after that because it gets like you have to just quickly. Someone's hot pocket is done.
That's when it should have started.
Yes,
right there.
Right there.
I would do this stuff first. Yeah, hell yeah. Yeah, because the book looks great.
This looks good. The music just alone.
Right.
Sign me up. That right there. I on that. That was why I backed it. That was the only. I saw that and I'm like, here's my money. I don't need to eat. I didn't eat for 2 days. Ramen noodles for 2 days to afford this.
Oh my god.
A little animation in there.
And just like on Brooklyn Nine-Nine, I sprinkled some of it on top for crunchiness. Only Brooklyn Nine-Nine fans will get that joke.
Yeah, if he had started from that point.
I want to see Mythica show up in the Continuum at some point. This is now a goal.
And this is cool that it's like fantasy, sci-fi, you know, like you could do a voiceover with like a green screen of maybe one of the backgrounds, like put that as your background. I think that would be much cooler than shooting from your studio. Although some people like that stuff, I guess.
Now he's making money. He's like minting here.
Oh yeah, what is he up to now?
Let's see. We're going to go to the video proof. He is at 7 grand.
Very good. So I guess,
7
obviously we're critiquing the video and he's like doing 7 grand. I mean, obviously he's got the fan base, he's got the people, whatever he did for promotion, he's doing it right. So, and plus what, he's on issue 7, so he's probably been doing this for a while.
And I like his beginning. To be
Yeah,
honest with
right.
you, I don't tap out at that because he
Right,
seems
right.
like he's telling me something. I don't mind that. I watch documentary, children. Watch a documentary for once.
I watch documentaries, Rob,
He
but I
doesn't
got
talk about-
distracted by his toys. I stopped listening to him because I was looking at everything he had instead of
saying-
listening to him.
Yes.
I'm talking about Meredith, Nita. She needs to watch more documentaries.
Rob,
Oh, I
Stop
watch
defending your girlfriend.
documentaries.
I
like
love her so
Forensic
much.
Files too.
Oh, we should do a night just forensic files, but like how you killed your partner. like a theme of
It'll be like the forensic files of our Kickstarter videos. How about that?
Now, there's a very important message.
It's dead, Jim. It's dead.
There's a very important message we all need to hear, and then we'll play another important message. It's 1 hour. We'll go over by 20 minutes if everyone's cool with that, because we spent a lot of time talking about the continuum tonight.
I'm
so I
good.
feel bad, so we will get the full hour of just backer pausing. But here we go.
Come on, you fuckers think that just because a guy reads comics he can't start some shit? I'll fucking take all you want!
Comics are awesome.
Yes! Every day of the week.
And we-
Yeah.
And we thank Keanu Reeves for making an appearance at our show tonight.
So cool. He's always got
Oh,
time. He's
no.
always got time to
I
pop in.
know. He's such a great guy.
You think he'd be tired about it? No, he's always like, yeah, I'm in. Sign me up. All right, so back to serious stuff. Back to very serious stuff. This is you're the host. I'm sorry. I'm being rude. I want to play my video
This is
game.
Bloodwing Angel by John Celestri out on Kickstarter right now. No, is it Kickstarter?
Yes, he's on Kickstarter.
Yeah, he's on Kickstarter.
Okay.
See that
'cause
K,
he was on
Meredith?
Indiegogo with his previous
Look.
campaign.
I got a very simple thing for you. If I can play it in the StreamYard, it's actually on Kickstarter because you can't rip videos off YouTube now. They made it very hard. And and there's no real Apple program that's letting you do it at the moment. So I'm
Really?
actually
It used to be so easy.
right. Nope. They got mad.
So there was all these Firefox
Yep.
like attachments you could do. Yeah, I used to do it all the time. Now you can't do it, huh?
Apple rips them off their it lasts for like a week and then they rip it down. When they because I guess Apple and Google came to some sort of backhanded backroom deal. Just like in Hamilton.
Right.
Dirty bastards.
I want to be in the room where it happens, right? Speaking of happening, this is Bloodwing Angel.
Bloodwing Angel Chronicles. The adventures of Michael, an innocent angel who is unjustly banished to the mortal realm and battles to survive amongst demons, sinners, and living dead.
Oh man. Real quick, in and out. Chicks with all right, so what were you saying, Meredith?
No, what were you saying, Rob?
It's a quote, only some people get that joke. It's
I
from a
missed
movie.
it.
It's actually a reference from the clip you just heard. Either some people will get that joke. Oh no, wait a minute. It was Clerks. It was from Clerks. I'll tell you the movie. It's from Clerks. There's a famous line that says, "Chicks with." Who can answer in the chat room? Let's see how many Kevin Smith fans we have here. Who can answer? Chicks with what? And it should be pretty obvious, guys. I'm just.
Is it the D word?
Yeah, he's
You
got it.
win.
Yeah, well, no, we want to see in the chat room, so don't finish it. Now they're going to be putting chicks with dogs. Chicks with donuts? No, chicks with
Oh,
donuts. I mean, if you wore a donut, bro. Okay, we're getting way off topic. Let's talk about John Celestri.
Wow.
How is he talking to us when he's streaming?
Who, John Celestri?
See, Michael.
Mhm.
He's skilled. That dude is like.
He is, because I can. We're streaming with Silverline right now. I have to keep muting because he gets too damn loud.
Hey, do you have a laptop? Go over there and let's jump in there. Hi, guys! I don't
What's up, Roland?
What's up?
You know what?
Roland, what's up from the doghouse?
Oh, well, then come do this.
Roland, come hang out.
This video
You
was
were
short
loud.
and sweet.
Shut your mouth.
Marital bliss right there.
I told you
Becker.
I escaped. I'm not going back. I don't trust Merritt. She went back in the pen.
I liked marriage so much I did it twice. There you go.
Seriously,
yeah.
back to this video.
For John's History, it was short, it was sweet, it was to the point. We know what it is. We get to see his art. The music was compelling. It kept my attention. Congratulations, John's History.
And he's just so cute with his mustache and stuff. I don't want to say anything negative.
Yes,
yeah, I mean, I thought it was
Meredith
good.
is
But, you know, I like when you see a good amount of the art in there and not, you know, too much, you know, talking. If someone goes on and talks about their book for 3 minutes, I just think it's too much, right? It's too
don't
much.
watch the beginning of the show.
Put
don't
that,
watch,
yeah.
Frank,
Put
don't
that
go back
video-
and watch the
You know, maybe put that as a second video. You guys are right, though. It should keep the intro video down to like 30 seconds or a minute, maybe. I don't know. Yeah, just
I
keep
think
it
90
short.
seconds. Like for
90.
the back pause, running this so long, I can tell you at about 90 seconds. And if it's a good video, even a good video at 90 seconds, people are like, all right,
All
now.
right, that's enough of that.
Yeah, you get to that point. Oh no.
Oh, right.
Uh-oh.
Listen, I don't want to be involved in anything like this.
Sexy time.
I should not even be over here now. I should I just had to look the other stream. But you were so loud.
I enjoy it. I'm
I
fine.
wasn't loud. I was good.
Oh, loud.
Shut your mouth and let's do this.
How's Roland? Did you tell Roland we said hi?
You know, he doesn't stick around very long. He leaves it to us, and then he takes off.
And I want to say hi to Roland. I haven't talked to him in a bit. So what? Look, seriously, kidding around aside, it's the worst thing about that. Today is 1 year since all the craziness started to happen.
Right.
I miss
really.
my family. I miss them so much. Roland's one of those guys. I have sat and ate with him. We've hung out. We've talked. And it's not just, you don't get that. It's not just comics. We catch up about our families, how we're doing. And then we talk also a little bit about business. I'm not getting that right now. I'm not getting a lot right now. It's been a very hard year.
Hey, no, sir. Your year just got a whole lot better.
Yeah, no, I do think Continuum Comics makes me happy, but
Well, hey, look.
I'd like a happy ending.
See, it's been a year.
Well, there you
that year's
go.
over with. This is a new year. See, it's like
There we go. I like that. That's right. We've made a year. We've gotten out of it 1 year. Oh shit! What if that was just holding the beer?
See, why did you have to go there,
Well,
Rob?
you know what?
Stop it, Rob.
Ever since I've known Nita, she has said that February is out to get her, and it really tried. And
did.
March is kind of saying, "Hold my beer a little bit," you know.
I got this.
But I think you're gonna be fine.
All right, so here we go. This
And
is.
then Rob.
Thank you. I was not going to go right with that.
So now we need 3 votes, Rob.
Now we need 3 votes. Well, I'm the Indie Devil. I get to instantly pause.
I admire your powers.
Oh shit! Here it's coming for us, Doc.
Hello, my name is Aaron. I'm the writer and creator of Enenra. With issues 1 and 2 complete from a previously successful campaign, this Kickstarter is to fund production and printing costs of issues 3 and 4. And anything we raise over the goal will go straight into issues 5. The start of each issue shows a glimpse of the
I know, I counted
So
one.
we're waiting for the third one.
I guess so.
struggling in a post-apocalyptic world. The main part of the story is set in the present time. A British Airways aerospace.
See, I actually like this video. I really do. I dig it. I don't.
His voice. That's what turned me off immediately. It's so slow and matter of fact. And
You don't watch the BBC. It's clear. You do not watch the
I
BBC.
love BBC. One of my 3 of my favorite shows are on BBC. Rob, thank you very much.
You say it's too slow.
Because, bruh, he's putting me to sleep.
I know. I thought it was cool.
The art is phenomenal.
Yeah, the art's
Right?
great.
The art is
Let's
very
talk about that for a second.
You're muted. Hey.
Stupid computers. I I was trying to give it a break, but when it begins or the story started, it's like, okay, no, we're done. You mean to tell me that we've been through all this and now you're going to get to the story? No.
See, I'm really liking this
look at
art.
That is awesome right there.
Yeah, the art is insane.
The art is so good, and I love dark stories. But I have to admit, I am a sucker for accents, but I didn't feel the energy.
Mm-mm.
Oh, that's why she keeps me around.
What did you think, Frank? Because I had nothing bad to say about it, honestly. I liked it.
Yeah, I liked it. I think, again, I'll go back to, I like to see a teaser that's kind of like sound effects, image, video, something that's edited a little flashy, and then go into talking about the story. I think that'll just grab people better, just a little teaser, even if it's like 15 or 30 seconds before you do your spiel. That's what I like.
All right, we're going to head over to the Forbidden Indiegogo real quick because sometimes he actually changes the videos. So we're going to go live to it in case he changed it because I know Sam sometimes does it, and I like to check in with him because he watches this show religiously and wonders what we're going to say about his video this week. So here we go. And this time I'm going to try to expand it before we go live so it doesn't play at 200% like it was trying to before. There it is. That's what we were trying to do before. Let me expand it a little bit, see if we can't get it all in frame.
Look at that art, dude.
Why have you failed me? There we go. Okay, here we go.
Very cool.
Deep within the Earth's core lies a race that's existed for thousands of years. A race who are forbidden from walking the surface of the Earth due to a curse cast upon them by the evil known as Nakron. Centuries later, the world has evolved, and so has Nakron, in the form of David Hunter, a billionaire whose intention is to dominate the globe. Legend has it that one day the Son of Fox will rise from the ashes of the earth to destroy all that Nakron has built. And that could never happen.
And we're now joined by the spokesman for No Dose, Mike Seeley.
I totally dozed today, man. Oh, I feel horrible.
I gotta say that's a big improvement.
And I was like,
I don't know how any of y'all get any sleep.
I am really impressed by this. This was a good update. For those who were watching a week ago and even 2 weeks ago, he's really done it. A little shorter, though. I don't need to know every detail.
Right.
Think about, like, this bad dude's, like, coming, like, remember the guy from Ant-Man? The really quick talker? That's what I want. That kind of energy. See, what happened here is this guy did this. This guy's pissed. He's going to do this. Let's do this, and we're going to go. That's what I want.
I don't know.
But
that kind
the
of
Brit that we just watched before was like, blah, 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 and you were cool with his energy.
He sounded like he was educated. I don't know. British people get away with it.
yeah, British get away with a lot.
I mean,
Meredith knows what I'm
add
talking
British accents, it just wins.
I think it depends on the IP, really. Because can you imagine trying to say, thinking about that dude, and then there's like this slave, and they couldn't go up forward, and then there's this dude who like did this. No, it didn't work for that. I think it did a good pace. I think it was good. I didn't feel like pausing it. I was curious about who the bad guy was. I kind of wish he didn't reveal it, but I kind of understand why he did. So I liked it.
Frank, how about you?
Yeah, I liked it. I thought, if you have color, he probably didn't have any color art ready. I would say if you have color art, show up, or maybe he just wasn't ready at the time of the trailer. But I thought it was cool. I would, look at some flashy editing. I would say you can do a lot more. You could do a lot of cool stuff in. I use Adobe Animate. You could use After Effects, Premiere. You can just get a lot of, I guess they're called like whip pans of art. Whip pan into a slow thing.
Frank, real quick. Tonight's brought to you by boobs. All right, go ahead, Frank.
Gosh, look at this. What is that? A 9-pack? What is that?
I don't care what it is. I wasn't looking at her stomach, Michael. I wasn't looking at her stomach.
I thought I was looking at a centipede there for a minute. I didn't know.
Shut your mouth. The art looks nice.
I still don't see her stomach.
right there on the bottom.
Go ahead, Frank.
But you know, it was cool. I guess you know, just if you have
Also
more color art, I guess.
Hold on. Also available in Spanish. That's badass. That is badass.
cool.
You don't see that. You don't see that a lot.
Me and Michael know a guy from our town over here, Peterson. Actually has his book in Portuguese, and he comes to deliver the book to me personally. And he's there like, here you go. He's like, I gave you the English copy. I was like, oh man, I actually wanted the Portuguese one. He's like, you can speak Portuguese? I was like, no, but I just wanted it because that's kind of badass. That it's going to be in Portuguese.
Yeah,
He's like,
he
"Oh, man."
actually had quite a few people that backed him back where he's from. He's actually from Brazil, so he was able to get a few people to order that, enough where he went to print, and he has both copies. So
Look at this art too.
And I'm going to say, you know, to what Frank was saying about the video with that, it's like I wasn't sure if we were going to get any color pages in this. I think teasing that and letting us know would have been a good thing. But I mean, he cranks out these videos because, you know, he improves upon them and everything. The only thing I could say about the video itself is that it probably didn't need the last 5 to 10 seconds of it, because it just felt like he kept on putting up his logo and the you know, it's just like
redundant.
Just fade off and continue on so we can get to the campaign, you know. It was like the long goodbye. It's like, stop.
Like this review.
Beast King. 1 through 4. Wow. Shade is thrown.
I love that art. Look at that.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's very cool.
That is gorgeous.
Well, let's take a look at the video. Now, what's the rule? How many people? 6 people? I don't think we've had 6.
4.
It's 4 now, right? Except the devil, who can pause it at any time.
Except for the devil, who can pause it any time.
Because the devil gets to do what the devil wants.
Everybody has secrets. I went looking for mine. And I found them.
All right. We have 2 people. All right, 3 people. We need 1 more and we stop.
I thought it was good. I thought very well done. Good music. Added the animation, kind of the motion comic. Very cool. Very, very well done. Draws you right in. I mean, that more videos I think should be like that. But
I'm gonna have to disagree.
Else?
Yeah, me too.
Whoa,
I hate those.
Whoa.
Yeah, I hate
it
with comic books. It's not
You don't like the art, or you just didn't like the video?
It felt like a movie trailer.
I don't like that they animate comic books. I don't
Oh,
think.
right. Yeah, but I think it's okay for a trailer.
Nope.
No, you don't like that.
And I know Marvel and DC does it. I fully admit.
Yeah,
I know
a lot of them. Right.
But I hate it. I hate it so much.
Right.
Still art. I'd rather see the stuff. I don't like jazz hands. This is jazz hands on cocaine. It's making things.
That's not jazz hands.
Because here's the thing: I will never unsee the fact that these things move, and I can never unsee her voice.
Right.
Now it ruined it for me and shown me things because already I'm like, is this gonna? And I get confused. All right, because I know things that are gonna be cartoons. Are you just trying to do this to make a cartoon? Are you one of those people who are going to tell me comics are a storyboard? Comics are not storyboards. All right, what was everyone thinking?
Wow, that was a tangent.
Maybe.
Yeah, smack him down. You're above him now.
No one can touch me.
I actually started questioning whether it was actually a comic book.
Yes.
Right.
They gave me no nothing
Coming
that
to
says
theaters.
that it's a comic book. It's like, and I was like, did Rob click on a comic book or is it animation that somebody's trying to get us to back?
Well, let's go take a look now, because now it's actually, let's investigate. Make sure there isn't some sort of animation thing behind it. Continue to talk amongst yourselves.
Yeah, no, quite honestly, I feel the same way. It was, I enjoyed watching it, but if I didn't know it was a comic book, I would be confused. Am I
Right.
watching stop animation? Am I watching, like a preview?
Yeah, so they
of
should
something
show
else
those
that is
pages
other
right
than a
there.
book?
Yeah, let me see some of your
the-
still art.
And I don't mind the transitions and things like that. But when you have the
course you don't.
characters who are really moving through, where their jaws are moving, they've got the animation, they're coming in, and it's one thing to transition from a static page to another static page, and another one completely when your characters are moving, like actually moving.
Yeah.
Then
You
it
should
gets
do like I did for my video. You saw how I did all the transitions for my video? That's how you want to do it.
Rob. That was amazing.
Thank you.
You're
No,
not
but,
showing me what you're selling me.
yeah, and go ahead, Nita. You didn't actually.
That was it.
Oh, see, the bigger problem I have with that too is that, and it didn't happen with Shane. And to Frank's credit, it was really a good motion comic video. It really was.
Yes, it was very good.
You know what also bothers me, Frank? How much money did they spend on that now?
Cool.
No, you could do that yourself in After Effects or Adobe Animate if you spend some time. I mean, I could do that. It just takes time.
Our time is currency, isn't it?
Yeah.
I still look at it that. So if he's doing that, then he's not making better comics. He's not involving himself in the comic deeply.
Yeah.
He's doing that instead. So I always look at it that way as a creator. I wanted it. How about you, see? You didn't actually chime in, did you?
No, I didn't.
Okay. We love you.
Look, I actually liked it. To be honest with you, it drew me in.
Okay, muting.
See, there you go. That's what happened. I should never get on a show with you.
I've got it tonight. It's your turn.
But I'll tell you this. Okay, the motions aside, I knew that was going to be a problem. But the beats in that story worked well.
Mm-hmm.
Hitting to get me to know. Oh wait, you went looking for your own secret. If he had tried to sell it a different way, it would have sounded corny. But the way he sold it made me interested. I have to say that.
I'll give him that.
Yeah.
Like I said, it kept me entertained. It didn't want me to stop it. I just did not feel like I was dealing with a comic book anymore.
Yeah, the reason
guy's got some merch on this. Look at this.
The reason I hit pause is because I needed to know, was this a comic? In my mind now, I'm like Celie. I'm like, am I looking at a did I click the wrong thing? Is this really a comic? Because if it's a cartoon, why am I paying for someone to make a cartoon? I could just watch it on YouTube.
Right.
Yeah.
Why aren't they doing advertising? So it's that. Oh my God, there's a guy named Chuck involved with this book. Never mind. We're going to take this off the show.
Oh, we should have torn this apart more. What do you?
Oh, Chuck's involved.
I don't get what they're trying to do here. No.
But I mean, you have to admit, if this was a motion comic, they would have sold me.
Right.
But I'll be honest, it would have made me stop and look at the Kickstarter. That works, and that's what you really want ultimately, right? For someone like me to be nosing around your
right.
Your Kickstarter. So for that, it actually won. Despite me hitting pause, I would have gone and looked at it. Sure. So they even won with me that way, because I would have then looked, is this really a comic or motion? Because I know that there are people trying to do motion comics again. I had a friend who's like, oh, I'm going to do motion comic. I'm like, so Marvel and DC spent millions of dollars and failed at it, but you're going to make it successful? God bless you. Send them a letter when you figure it out.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, they really did try to get it to work. And I tried to read it, and it just wouldn't work for me either.
Was it Josh
and they
Whedon?
tried to pop it, and it was cute, but it didn't read comic books for me.
Yeah, every once in a while somebody comes around and goes, oh my God, let's do motion comics. And I'm like, do you realize that's been tried and failed so many times? Like, people just don't want, comic book readers just don't want to read motion comics. I mean, I like it for the trailers.
For what it is.
Me.
What were you going to say,
He
Steve?
was saying so. Yeah, he was saying Joss Whedon.
Yeah, Josh Whedon did that with an X-Men.
Yeah.
An X-Men.
It was horrible.
Right.
Yeah. It was Josh Whedon. Anyway,
Wow.
let me ask you a
Vern.
question. This, though, I wonder because I've only ever seen the motion comic on artwork like, say, like this, that has kind of a realistic base to it. I guess maybe not necessarily this, but like for instance, like the Josh Whedon one and everything. I wonder if it would work on more cartoony things,
Like
you know,
manga almost.
more like I'm thinking like Looney Tunes. More.
Oh my god!
But then the question would be, why didn't you just watch the cartoon?
No, that's true too.
That's the line, right? Like, why don't
But-
just go watch the animation?
But would that appeal to a child to want to see or want
No,
to
my
read
kid
the
would go to
comic?
YouTube. I've seen him look
Yeah,
at the
right.
motion things. He will pass the video. He doesn't like the clay animations. He doesn't like the stop animation.
And see, ours do their own.
Yeah.
Ours love doing that kind of stuff.
Yeah, so I don't know. But it looks fantastic. You can't take away the art quality in here.
Oh no,
Fantastic.
it's great.
That cover up there, whatever this is, that versus moment.
But that's what it seems like. There's multiple artists on this because some of the art is inconsistent to me.
Yeah, I agree.
This art style there's some rough stuff, and then this is a little bit cleaner.
Yeah,
The
I
art
noticed
is
that
not
too.
the art is not consistent to me.
Sometimes you just have different artists on the project for different
Yeah.
stories. Though that's more common now than ever before.
It could depend if you're dealing with the flashback, kind of like
Yeah.
they're doing with the
Okay.
Last Ronin. There's two different artists,
Which is
when you
cool.
have a flashback. So
Huh. So, all right, we're going to move on. This is Twilight Detectives. Twilight Detective Agency, excuse me, number 2. Pause. Two pauses, 3 pauses.
That was 4.
Sorry, it wouldn't stop for some reason. It just kept, it was like the
I
song.
couldn't unmute. I kept trying to unmute.
So I
First.
pause first because again, you're wasting my time at the very
Right.
beginning.
Yep.
Get me
Same
into it. If I went to a show at your table and you said, "Hold on, I want you to know that this elevator pitch is brought to you by some dude who makes videos," I would be like, "Peace, see you later."
I was almost wanted to give him a shot until after it said Kickstarter, and then we went to another card. I'm like, okay, that's it. I don't want to wade through all this.
Nita,
Same reason. I was done right there.
Sealy,
It just didn't do.
Meredith, how did you survive that? Is this a marriage thing?
She was begging for mercy.
I didn't see her.
Just
Why didn't you
to
stop
lay
the video?
I didn't. I didn't. I was the last one to raise my hand. Quite honestly, it was. I agree with everybody in here as far as like it was a kind of a slow beginning because of all of that intro stuff. Not needed. Was waiting for some kind of voiceover. Quite honestly. And I didn't feel like the music really fit.
No.
No.
I know they're Canadian. That's it. That's all I know about this.
Oh, Trish's comment rules the night.
What did Trish say?
Someone called the 90s Gargoyles ran away and went to the thrifty store.
Oh no.
Oh my god, I love that.
We're gonna move on now. We're gonna move on.
Somebody called the 90s gargoyle.
Michael
Gargoyles.
Hogan presents The Embrace, Justice for the Dead. We can. They're working on the video. As soon as we get the video, we'll show it to you. But just know that this is officially on Indiegogo. Shark of War, Ben Lacey. I don't know if you're still up. Listen, man, you asked for it. You wanted us to play this. I don't. Here it comes. Here it comes. I'm just warning you, Ben. You better win them over. They're raunchy tonight. They're raunchy in the thing. Oh, Frank, did you ever talk about the last video?
What's that?
Did you talk about the last video?
Oh no, it's okay. You know, I guess if it was a color book, I would put some color in it. If it's black and white,
If Frank
maybe
doesn't
some-
have anything good to say about
maybe
it,
some
you know
ink.
it's bad.
We should just not go. Yeah, right. One away. Fair enough, Frank. I got you. We'll play a video. We'll get you out of this. Ceiling types out. Both bikers are out. Nita's out. One more. Motion comic. No. All right, Meredith finally tapped out.
My name is Ben Lacey, and I hope you enjoyed that preview of issues 1 through 3 of Shark.
Meredith held on to torture us.
I raised my hand.
Oh, because I saw you laughing and shit. I was like, look at
Oh
this.
no, I
heifer.
was laughing at the look on Mike Seeley's face.
With only this is going to be a
He looked mystified.
variant covers by Greg Watson and Brian Dawson. I have a bunch of cool extras like Shark of War keychain.
Rob,
War
are you-
We didn't hit four.
The devil.
And
Yes.
the Shark of War.
What are you doing?
Plus they're the coolest.
It's his buddy.
All right.
No, honestly,
He's the devil. He is the devil.
I'll be honest. I don't like the art. Ben knows I hate the art,
Oh,
but
I hate it.
the music was good, honestly, and I knew it was kind of like what I like really bad B movies. And this is like a B movie in comic book form. You'll have
This is
This is not my cup of tea.
Yeah, I think
This
it
is
kind
Shark-
of
this
kind
is
of drew me
Sharknado.
in a
Hold up.
B movie comedy
Sharknado.
kind of way.
Sharknado
Yeah,
with a budget to make it look.
okay, but let's be nice. Remember, no cheap shots.
All
Let's
right.
keep it. Let's
So
keep it.
We love Ben. We do love Ben.
I
Oh,
think
yeah.
it's trying to capitalize on Sharknado.
Actually, he's an engineer and actually thought some of these things out that are really cool. And I've been working behind the scenes to get him to have this drawn up because I think this property seems interesting to me. RoboCop is a shark? Come on. It's got,
It needs some more design elements.
yes, it's got the teeth. It just needs the rest of it.
Ooh.
I saw what you did there, Rob. I caught that.
But no, I think I just think he needs an artist. And I've told him this. I think it's an interesting concept. He's got backers. And I was one of the people who, when I first saw it, I was like, oh no, this is, and then I heard a lot. See, I sometimes you actually fall for a character and it's okay. And you're willing to let things slide. I mean, why else would you explain DC movies?
All over the place tonight.
So I'm imagining if you put a budget to this.
That's what I'm saying. This could look really good. Frank, what did you think?
I mean, I thought it kind of drew me in like a B movie comedy kind of way, like it totally over the top. Maybe the art, it could be a little more professional looking, but I thought the idea and the concept and the way the trailer was cut together was kind of funny. It kind of caught my attention.
It's Adobe Comics Blast.
Did that ever come out? I heard it was supposed to. I want to become a comic book creator using Adobe Comics Blast. I could finally be the artist I always dreamed to be.
Okay, can I? But
you
I
guys-
will say this much.
Go ahead.
The thing that killed me wasn't even the art; it was the fact that he kept going. He needed to wind up his pitch.
Yeah.
Really, if he wound up the pitch a little bit better, it would have been.
I think if you just say
I was-
RoboCop is a shark, you got people. That's it.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you guide somebody, I think they know what to expect.
You have to have like a laugh track almost to it, not like people laughing, but someone like really embracing it, being like, a shark that can fly, a shark that will bite you with missiles. Right? This just writes itself.
Yeah. You got to give it some 80s camp.
Yes. Back when
Hey
you
guys, before we do the next one, I gotta go. I'd love to stay, but I have a freelance deadline that I have to hit tomorrow.
tell them where they can find you and how they can get your Kickstarter.
So Frank Forte Comics is my new Instagram that I just started for my comic book work. AsylumPress.com is the publishing company, and just look up Vampire versus Blood Rights on Indiegogo, and we have about 17 days to go. So Meredith, good to see you again. Nita, good to meet you. I don't know, were we ever in a group before? I can't remember. We might have been in a podcast. Michael and Mike, good to meet you guys. All right, Rob,
you,
thanks
Frank.
for having me, man. We'll talk soon, man. We'll do it
Have a
again.
great night.
Okay, you
Good
too,
night.
guys.
Right.
See ya. Stay safe.
I'm telling you though, Mike's right. Like, get a campy fucking setup with that thing. It's money. That is money. The fifth?
Sell it.
Is that like the fifth element?
No.
Okay.
I'm pleading, dude. I'm not gonna say
Oh,
nothing.
that's good. I get it. Plead the fifth.
Here we go. Shadow Hunters, bite me.
I wasn't making it easy for her. That's all it was, Celia.
Rob's a jerk to me.
That's the Devil's Night.
Mm.
It is
Can't-
Devil's Night. Yeah.
Sounds like an excuse.
Speaking of devils,
It's
not an
early in the
excuse.
year.
I know reason. Shadow Hunters, bite me. That's exactly what I wanted to say to Nita. Here we go.
Okay.
Oh wow.
This is
Lilith created the vampires. Vampires created the clans.
Order. Wait, did whoa. Time. Was there talk about clans? Am I allowed to continue to watch this video right now?
Vampire clans, Rob.
Oh, sorry.
I call for order! Gemma, you stand here today before the Great Council for your act of defying our sacred laws of freedom.
No vampire would dare defy the clans of the High Council.
You will submit to feeding by force if necessary. This is the Council's final decree.
2.
But I'm not really what you would call a traditional vampire.
I just realized 3 is done. I liked it. Outside of my joke, just to be funny, I thought it was cool.
Oh, you were trying to be funny.
I love the art. No,
Me too.
I do love the art. The voiceover was killing me.
It was horrible, awful.
Whoa. Let's use another adjective. Needs work.
Annoying. Whoa, yes.
Yeah, I was
Keep going. Play it.
Look, butt.
But
But
Look at Seely's smile.
I really did enjoy the art. The problem was the voiceover. It just felt too
And the
loud
effect.
and
Yeah.
echo, and
yeah, that's
it
what
was just, it felt like an assault on my senses. It
It
really
was.
did. But I get, if it was one of those where I had my earbuds out and I was watching, I think I would have been okay.
Yeah, because I would totally back this project.
Not me.
Yeah, let's go do it.
Not me. I want everyone to know those were not my comments. I made one joke. That's it.
I'm going to back it. I want it. I just don't like the sound.
I'm going to say this, Jason. Look, I understand what you're trying to do there, but when you do those accents, you lose what you're saying, especially over the audio. You had the accent was too thick, and it really throws you right out of the video. Either tone it down a lot or don't even use it at all. We want to imagine what they sound like anyway, so you don't want to add too much to it. Yeah.
All right, hold on. We have to invite Trish on. Trish just said something. She said, "I thought they said it was clap." I think we
Oh
should.
Lord. Yep. Get her.
Someone invite Trish.
All right, I got her. I'll be back. All right.
Yeah, Jason actually watching. He said thanks. He said
Hey,
makes
Jason.
sense. There was the echo. I'll say the echo was a problem.
Yeah, the echo.
See, and I wanted to give that the benefit of the doubt because I didn't know if it was the video playback and just kind of, skipping a little bit, but then it continued and it was really hard.
I liked it though, honestly. I did, and it's not because Jason's. It's not even, he had a killer video. I'm so disappointed he didn't actually try to put it in the awards, Jason. But he doesn't spend a lot of time on social media. He had a great video for his last one. I didn't mind this honestly because, you know, I mean, yeah, the echo was annoying, but I've almost gotten so like I'm so used to watching this kind of stuff that I expect the audio not.
But
to
I
triggered my sensory issues.
That art though is
Yeah.
Awesome.
I'm
Yeah.
all over that
Look,
art.
But he's saying next time just music. No, not just next time just music.
Sup, Trish?
Just
Hi guys.
your-
You
what
you
you
don't
say, 'cause
need
we
them
wanna
to
hear what you're saying.
narrate. Yeah, they don't have to. They don't need to. I don't think you need the voiceover to tell the story or have your characters. You just need the narration. Tell us what it is, and
I
then
think
get
what
out
you
what the.
That art will speak.
And I wish it was on Kickstarter because I really want it.
I will say this, that if you had a classically trained voice actor, you might have had an ability to have that done. I work really cheap.
Stop selling your soul.
It's not my soul. It's the stuff I do. I collect souls. Trish is here.
Hi
We're-
guys.
She doesn't hold
Me
back.
and Mike would have backed this already. I'm going to tell you that right now. We would have backed it already, but it's on Indiegogo, so it has to wait till payday.
Right.
You know what I mean? Because like I can like look at my schedule and say, okay, I get paid this week and I can do the Kickstarters that week. But it is now, and you know what I mean? And it's like, no, I already got my $200 this week, this pay period, or 300 or whatever we're doing that week. I already have it set out. Indiegogo, now.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Trish,
And I
no
want it.
gargoyle comments while we're live, okay?
That was a fucking awesome comment. Girl, yes, indeed.
It reminded me of
Trish
this, like, the gargoyles.
No, let's not go back. No, we're not going backwards to it now.
I mean, if you're a fan of the '90s gargoyles,
I love the 90s gargoyles.
I do too.
They're making a movie.
Yeah, they can suck it.
So much for loving the '90s gargoyles. There.
No, I did. No, I own them.
Back in the '90s, right?
No, I own them currently on DVD, but I hate when they remake and bring stuff back out. Okay, Rob, I'll mute myself now. Sorry.
I love gargoyles. I want to see that movie.
You want to see a live action gargoyles?
Yes. Imagine how cool that would be.
Only if Keith Davis playing Goliath. That's all I can say.
Yes. Or
he
even
could do it, and he could do it, and he could do it. Don't tell me he can't do it.
No,
He
I'd
still can
love
do
it. I'm in for it. Gargoyles, I just want to see them. Imagine that CGI of seeing them on the screen, beautifully done. I can't wait for that.
It will be cheesy and crap. They will ruin it.
It started off as cheesy.
Oh, I'm unmuted.
All right, this one we cannot play it because the music is actually we don't know.
Copyright?
His cousin made this for him, so he's not 100% sure of it. So there's no audio. Well, I mean, no talking. There's no conversation going on. So this is just music. So we're gonna skip it tonight, and I'm gonna mute myself for a second just because I have to hit the play button to mute it. So give me one. And away we go. Here we go. You guys can talk over it as you see it. Again, too much time getting to it.
Yep, feels like a movie.
Yep.
Oh my gosh.
Coming to theaters in March.
I love the eyes. Those are haunting.
Okay.
There's no voiceover. He doesn't say anything the whole time.
He doesn't say anything this time?
I don't think
Oh
so.
my
Real
gosh.
quick, we'll just double check, make sure I'm not wrong. Nope. Yeah.
Really?
You better be careful with that music.
Well, 2 seconds won't kill us. It's the only thing I get.
It's
You
good
give up.
art.
Yeah.
Yeah, the art's
Good
nice.
art. I don't know what's going on.
Lettering's good.
He's moving too fast for me to read anything, really.
Yeah.
I'm not.
That doesn't see that too close. That's where Jazz Hands goes wrong.
That's where it's like.
Yeah. Yeah, it's too fast. I would just rather the panel like that.
Mhm.
This is where it hurts you moving around because now I'm starting to feel motion sickness.
He should have stopped with the colored.
Yeah.
'Cause it's great art.
It is. It's really good. But that way he could
Ooh.
make it look like it was finished.
I do
He's
like
got
that.
multiple issues. Is that what we're seeing?
I think it said 1 through 4, didn't it?
Did it?
Okay.
I'll give it a second. I'll look again when we're done.
So he's
No, this
not
is actually
referring
making
to,
me like, not kidding you. That's actually making me feel motion sickness.
Yeah, it's moving too
Can
much.
I make an observation? Because I'm always the
Of
peanut
course.
gallery here.
Yeah.
Is that a lot of these people that are doing the Kickstarters are represented by somebody else doing their stuff, and they're all doing these movie things and not their own stuff.
And that's why you need to stop paying people to do something you can do.
Wait, are those two different books?
Wait. Trish is here, Mike is here, and Mike is here. You guys haven't seen the cool new video I made. I'm gonna have to play it for you all.
For
yeah,
Trish?
to answer your question,
Trish is gonna rip you.
No, she's not. She's gonna love it. Trish is gonna love what I've done.
You better back her pause him, dude.
I'm the guest today. There's no backer pause.
Okay, we're moving forward in the chair. I am ready for this, so I can.
I don't know if it is.
When I raise my hand.
Rock his world.
I honestly don't know if this is more than one, guys. I don't. Like you're asking me.
It's Rob's.
It says present salvation and nightfall, so I'm assuming it's two.
It's
different
more than
books.
one issue.
Yeah, it looks like it's
Take a
two.
quick look because now we want everyone to have clarity, and we'll
Why
get to
would you
see
use
the
that
cool art.
picture? Why would you use that picture? There's such amazing art in it. That picture does
Right.
not justify it.
Yeah.
At all.
It shouldn't do that.
No.
Yeah.
I
They
like the
should not
picture.
even lead like that. I wouldn't even click on it based off of this.
See, I'm an
I feel like that's an off-Broadway production or something.
Right?
It just looks-
I think-
But it
And
is
that's
low
a-
budget.
That looks like the Apollo.
Yeah.
And that was a fantastic werewolf in that book.
But-
and that
It
looks
was
like
such
crap.
good art.
But,
Right?
look, wait, stop. I wanted to see who did the artwork because I guarantee you they'll make their gold if they have a decent art person on there.
Tom
That
Cruise.
There you go.
I don't know him. Do any of you guys know him?
I didn't have to because that werewolf was phenomenal.
Yeah, just look at the
Dwayne-
art.
was it
The art's
Showtime?
But you shouldn't have the lights and the weird thing from the front. It doesn't depict what's
No,
good
it's not,
about
it
to
doesn't
happen.
depict as well. No, this is. There you go.
He
Why
should
didn't you just
start
cut the
like
two in
this.
half?
Have
Yeah.
one of those scenes.
You know what? Not enough people just scroll their own Kickstarter. You could scroll your own Kickstarter and do a lot better than some of these production companies out there.
Absolutely.
Because we did this with the Whisperer, and just doing that with his narration, it was interesting. It really was.
The listener.
Yeah, look
Even
at
that cover is better than what
Yeah.
he starts with. I just wouldn't have clicked on it that far.
Yeah.
Just because of that first beginning page. That's the only thing. Because, like I said, his art
Yeah.
is not is good.
The artist is Dwayne Showtime Robinson. I've seen his stuff here and there. It's good stuff. It's really
look at
good
this.
stuff.
Yeah, I mean, look at that, dude.
That's it. That should be your top right there. Get rid of the
Right.
lettering
Yeah.
for the white thing. Put that as your Kickstarter thing right there. Just that
Right.
action scene.
The energy in it.
Yep.
Is
Look
good.
at it. Yeah.
Mhm.
But I don't understand why they would choose that. The lights and the things sitting on the lights are weirdness.
Well, hopefully he gets to watch this show, realizes
Okay.
we're a fan of what he's doing, and maybe he says, "Okay, I heard you guys. Let me do a new video." Because
Look at the covers and the art is solid.
All right, we're not
It
doing
is.
merchandise.
I have to agree with Trish on this one. I think somebody put this together for them.
Yeah. And they probably paid a pretty penny for it. And it's like, man, you just like lost.
See, this is the problem where comics intersect other media. We try to be something we're not. Stay a comic book.
Mhm.
Stay pure. No jazz hands. I mean, I learned jazz hands, Trish. I'll be honest. I spent all last week learning how to do jazz hands.
Well,
I think
show
you're
her
right.
your jazz hands.
Well, but a little bit of jazz hands is fine. And that, you got to have that little bit of razzle dazzle.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But
Yeah.
when it gets down to the fundamentals, it's got to be about the comic and
Yeah.
nothing
Right.
more.
Now,
100.
Trish is very, very. And I know Trish is going to tell me how it is. And Mike hasn't seen this. Neither Mike has seen this. This has been hard work for me, Trish. I spent almost 2 weeks doing this. So be kind, Trish. Be kind.
Don't butter her up.
You ready, Trish?
Yeah, I'm going to be on.
Welcome to the Continuum Kickstarter, brought to you by Continuum Comics, where creators rise together through creation, bridging universes together. So are you ready to enter the Continuum? Let's take a peek inside. First up, we have Reapers. Check out this universe full of spiritual gold that the ragtop, psychic vampires, alien reverence, and other money-hungry groups are all trying to reap. That very same spiritual gold. And this is the beginning of the Wolf and Fox. It all starts here in a new universe of a newly divorced heroic duo that must come to grips with their divorce while trying to find a way to protect the city they both love, named Jax. And in this issue, we also have the Eclipse. This is a universe full of catalysts, and after a tragic event on one of the Hawaiian Islands, Eclipse's very own heroism is called into question and becomes a person of interest of an employee of the U.S. government known as a fixer. If the Twilight Zone, Outer Limits, and Hitchcock Presents were working together and was a comic book series, it would be the Continuum.
Here it comes.
Get him! Get him!
You were too long-winded in it.
I know the
I'm trying to figure out how he was able to breathe through
your other one, you were quick and to the point. Yes, you were a little rushed on the first one that you did, but this one, it felt like you were long-winded, and it felt you were doing more to it. You tried to put too much more into it than simplifying it the way your first one did. That's all I got to say about it.
I'm just going to say I blame Meredith.
No, you try to go over the top, and sometimes going over the top, you fail.
Trish, I'm going to let you in on a secret.
What?
That was literally Meredith's video, but I stole and just voiced over the.
It was plagiarized.
Really?
Yeah, you did. You can hear her voice. You can actually hear Meredith twice
Every
in the
once in a
freaking
while,
video.
you can.
See, I thought she's in the room. I thought I did hear her, but I thought she was.
Yeah, that was her.
Yeah, it was her.
That was her. I left it in.
He left it in on purpose.
I scripted her own video and I used it to. That's why I had to go slower because I was watching it. I was like, "Damn, this is a long transition." Hers was the longest too. Hers, I even cut like 35 seconds off of hers. Her original was like 2 minutes just for the Reapers.
Shut up! It wasn't for just for
Reapers.
I think I would definitely not put the logo of the comic that often.
Oh, that was because the stuff in between we couldn't show. I'm leaving it at that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That was specific.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I didn't like
he
it.
He
I
was
like
punking
the
me.
original better.
He was
Okay.
This was all just to set Meredith up so I could make fun of her the whole night for jazz hands. Everyone I've shown it to, I've been like, "Isn't the transitions great?" I told her too, "I'm gonna rip your video." She's like, "No, you're not." I'm like, "Yes, I am." And then she's like, "I would have just sent you the file. I can hear me. I know I'm taunting you. I want everyone to hear your voice, hear how I did it better." Just taunting her. See, Trish doesn't like your video. I told you, Meredith. It took my voice for Trish to come around and see your videos crap. Just saying.
Wow, Rob.
I'm
like
coming
her
after
video.
you. I am
I
coming
know.
after you.
This makes it fun, though. You have to admit, we've had some real fun going back and
Oh,
forth
yeah.
with this in the last couple of weeks.
It has been a very fun rivalry, and quite honestly, it's helped us kind of level up. And it's just like, okay, what are we gonna do? How are we gonna make it better?
Now, Mike, you were saying something. Do you want me to show your video? Was that what you were asking for?
No, sir.
Okay, so you got nothing to say about this.
Oh,
So you
the
got nothing to
devil's
say.
in. The devil's in the
No.
room.
No, please don't corn cob video. Thank you much.
Oh!
Let's move on to the next
Wow.
one. I love you, Mike. I do, but it's like you got that corn cob up there.
Way up there, buddy.
And what
Yeah.
kills me is we did a really good beach thing, and it took us forever to get to the beach, and the entire thing was full of air, full of wind blowing. I couldn't even.
Oh no,
We
man.
didn't even realize it at the time. It was a great shot. We made it look good. He had the great energy because you see Mike in the room now. It's fun. He's vibrant.
Right.
But you give him a script and put him in front of camera. He looked like he
I
was.
don't want to script. Yeah.
Please send the money for my survival to this bank.
The price of coffee. You can.
I was
you can
being
say.
You can save a kid.
Mike Seeley for an entire month.
Seeley, let me tell you, I was telling Rob, I'm like, oh, please, just I just want a video clip of you guys holding hands and skipping.
I know,
down the
that's
beach.
all I wanted from that trip.
My year, and it didn't happen.
I was disappointed.
No, he didn't even tell me.
I believe it's out there.
No, there was a
The
clip.
dude had to hit me.
You know where the clip is? When hell freezes over.
Oh Lord.
What else have we got,
You
Andy?
frolic on a beach. Let me tell you, I was accosted by only fangirls. All right, I barely survived with my wallet.
Was it you or was it Seeley they were after? Come
no
on.
comment. No comment. No comment.
All right,
Sealy,
all right.
You can't take Sealy anyway. Every girl
They
flirts.
wanted Tinder Sealy.
Let me tell you. You know how there are wingmen? He's the opposite of the wingman. He's like that Porsche that rolls up and no woman notices you anymore.
Oh my god!
All right, what's the next video,
question
guys?
for the class.
Poor Sealy.
Where's that next video?
What's
So,
your,
would you rather on a Kickstarter video just have pictures of what's in the comic book,
I would.
or would you rather have animation or a combination of the two?
no animation, just the comics. I don't even need to see you. I've never been a fan of seeing the creators. Mike, what do you think?
I think you can do a combination.
Sealy?
It's
okay. Keep going, Sealy.
it's a balance. I mean, you got like the focus has got to be to the comic because that's what you're pitching to people that read comic books. So
Right.
don't spend too much time on animation. I mean, like I said, that one we seen earlier caught my attention, and I wanted to continue to see it, but I had a question the whole time whether it was even comics. So
Okay, it's just no. I'm
Sure,
for the class. We're going to have a Kickstarter coming out later on this year, and I just want to know what the class is thinking. That should we be showing the artwork, or should I do an animation thing, or combination?
Let's get C, Nita, and Meredith on this. See, because this is a group of creators who are very passionate right now. So I'm sure we all have different.
That's why I want to input. And you know how I am, Rob. I'll call you at 6 a.m. Hey, I got this idea. What do you think?
Yeah, C, go ahead.
I've heard it both ways. I've heard it. I like videos that you just have the video and it tells me what it is and it goes on. But this is not an advertisement. You're trying to get somebody to invest in you. I've heard seasoned people talk about how they like when they see videos, they like to actually see the people and talk about it because to them they're investing in the person.
Mm-hmm.
I will say this, in my opinion. Of course, this is strictly amateur. If you're going to be first time Kickstarter, I would at least put something of yourself in there for just a couple of seconds at least. Tell them who you are.
Nita?
I want to see what I'm going to buy.
Mm-hmm.
Flat. That's it.
So just have a set of tits up there. You're buying a magazine about tits. Is that
Well, if that's what it's about, that's all I need to see then. Are they big tits, little tits, small nipples, big nipples?
Oh my
I need to know these things.
See what I live with. Anyway.
Actually, something bothers me with a lot of those books. They don't put the nipples in the right place. Those are not.
Oh, they're like cross-eyed and stuff.
Or they
I
put
would
the
love to
shirts
hear what
so
you
cut
say.
down that the nipple couldn't exist. There's a way that they could have a nipple. It's
Right.
not there. It's been removed. Meredith.
I'm looking at Mike Sealy's face.
I guess
He's
I
like,
haven't
"What
seen enough
am I
books like that.
All the nipples have been correct to me.
I've actually called creators up that there's no way that woman has nipples. You have to fix it. Go ahead, Meredith.
So never mind.
I'm totally in agreement with C because it is. I think it's a mix. I think it depends on what your book is. If you're a new creator, people want to know who you are. They connect with people, not things. But at the same time, make sure that it's a decent voiceover. Make sure that your soundtrack makes sense. Have the art in there, and I'm okay. I don't want to see the characters moving, but I don't mind those transitions going from one static page to the next. Okay, so I mean, you might call that jazzy hands and stuff like that, but it's easier on my eyes. It's aesthetically pleasing instead of being like, bam, there's a page. That bam, there's another page. So those transitions. And don't go too crazy with it. You don't have to.
I don't know.
Just a little transition, even between the pages, like the stuff that Meredith Jazz Hands Lundgren.
I am going to have a T-shirt that says Jazzy Hands.
I had a literal email from YouTube that said, "Hey, can you put up an epileptic shock warning in the beginning of your video?"
Oh God.
We've seen Jazz Hands Lundgren go at it.
Yeah,
right.
yeah.
Back to the business. Did that help, Trish? Kidding around aside, did that help?
Yeah. It was just an opinion thing, and I figured, this was good. This is a good group to get that kind of opinion from.
How many
All
you got
right, so
left?
we watched this. I think C was even with us when we watched this, weren't you, C? I think we talked. Maybe it was on.
I've seen this before, but I haven't.
Yeah,
seen
I
the
think
video.
we've talked about this somewhere, and we do the news sometimes, so it could have been on that 20-minute news that we had.
Oh my gosh.
News is over. We'll see you next week.
Right.
City Vice.
Oh Lord.
Oh.
Then a cat alien fight crime in a fake 80s Miami on Mars. Get ready for action.
Cap, I'm out.
Go up and strap yourself in for the cheapest action trailer ever made. Mars City.
Yep, that's it. We're done.
More
Cracking up.
I didn't know
Why
Michael
is she
Bay went on
cracking up?
Kickstarter.
Because it's so trashy.
But they brag about it.
brought to you by the troubled minds of Chris Webb and Craig E. Sawyer.
I know it's
title
intentional.
Kind of a tip to Miami Vice. Yeah, there you go, right there.
It's like it reminds me of Grindhouse.
Yeah. Yes.
And I actually love the Grindhouse stuff. So I mean that's why I'm like I was digging it. It was so bad it was good.
Now here's the messed up part, right? Here's the really messed up part. He's got a great video to sell it on his actual campaign. Like no kidding. Check this video out. Look at the art.
The art is nice. Yeah, the art's good. The mood's right.
And now look all the way down here. Check this video out. I'll be right back. Just watch this. This is a great video.
Hello, comic book lovers. This is Craig Sawyer, co-creator and co-writer of Mars City Vice. Welcome to the Indiegogo launch of Mars City Vice issue 2. So Indiegogo's been good to us. Issue 1 went really, really well. We're bringing back actually the same great creative issue 1, along with Nathan Diaz from G.I. Joe, Great American Hero, doing the cover of issue 2. Along with him, the all-star team returning of David Dion doing penciling
I
interiors.
think Rob's taking a pee-pee break.
He did it on purpose. He abandoned us with this great video.
Brown also
No, I had a phone call.
colors.
Johnny.
Did you not like this video?
No, it's one of those. I'm God. Look
He
what I got.
knows. He knows. He did that shit on purpose.
Trish, be
Down,
nice.
Trish. Down, Trish.
Okay. I hate those videos where the artist is or the creator is like, look at what I have. I've created this world and I want you to be part of it. So to me, that's like a God complex thing. And I'm sorry I feel that way, but I do. And
Don't
I hate
worry
those
about
videos.
the creator. Fuss at Rob because he knew that and played it and walked
I
away.
like these types of videos because he comes out genuine and energetic.
Oh my
I
god.
was waiting for him to say AKA.
Yeah, AKA.
One at a time, guys. One at a time.
I have to trust Trish on this one because she's a big backer of Kickstarter stuff. So,
well, neither, and she
she's
liked the
seen
other
a lot
video.
of videos.
And you actually
no,
like
you
the
have
other video.
too, Rob. Don't get me wrong, because you don't back her paws. But I mean, yeah. I think you gotta have a mix. If you're gonna have the creator, yeah.
Nita, what were you saying? And then
I can't stand when they're just talking. Shut up and show me.
well, I think if he put the art on top of what he was saying, if he had art on top of it, would have worked.
Yeah, maybe.
The blend, the combination.
Yes, absolutely. See what
it'll take off the focus on look at me.
Yeah.
Right.
See, what were you trying to say?
No, I was waiting for him to say AKA.
Yeah,
AKA. Come on, let's not go back there. Let's be nice, Meredith.
That's not being no. To be honest with you, and I understand you don't think that's being nice, but I'm serious. When you go and you're spilling all of that, we're talking about you more than we're talking about the product.
Yep.
That's a fair
I'm not
way to
being
put
mean.
it.
I'm just saying. That's what I'm looking at.
No,
I'm
that's a
looking at
very
who you
fair
are.
way what
Yeah.
you just said. I can't even argue with that. That's absolutely right. It's the picking on him for the AKA.
Yep.
That
Show me your work.
If issue 1 was good and it was successful, going into issue 2, tell me why the second was going to be interesting.
I just want to point out, though, we haven't made fun of this yet tonight, and I didn't want to miss the opportunity. Meredith is wearing Sherlock Holmes hat tonight, or she's the coal boy on the train.
And she looks sexy with those lips, right?
That's what, wasn't that you,
She
Trish?
looks very kissable with that lipstick on tonight.
A modern day newsie.
Modern day newsy. I like that one. All right. One last thing. We didn't get permission for this video because it has copyrighted music, so we can't play it. But I think Cluster Fudge is just a funny name.
I love it.
I
Witness
love
the
it.
fall and redemption of Cluster, a retired superhero, trying to make up for his past. And currently on Indiegogo, Russ Leach's Only Death Can Save Us, no longer part of the Continuum, sadly. You can get the 8 pages right now on Indiegogo by reading them right there. They're previews there. So we did introduce some new stuff. By the way, everyone loved your art. Fantastic. Frank even said the art looked amazing, I think, at one point. So congratulations, C.
Oh.
You keep impressing people what you're putting out.
Oh, thank you.
What are you putting out?
I put it just that way. Okay? On purpose, Nita. Don't get jealous. Settle down.
I'm not jealous. It turned me on.
Ooh.
And she
Well,
muted
that-
right after.
Yeah, but she's like, I'm out. It's been a nice show having you. Bye.
See you guys.
The Johnny Phantasm action figure. My son, every time he sees this, wants that. He points at it and goes, he wants that. I look at my little kid and I like, so do I. Go be a model, kid. Make us some money. He's definitely got the looks in the family. Seasons has another season coming, but until then, Indiegogo has it on demand. And speaking of in demand, and if you like werewolves, like the werewolf now in the Continuum through my Barbara story, you can get Night Wolf, #1, urban fantasy werewolf drama. And coming soon, actually, let's see if this actually showed up ever. We never heard back from this creator. And Forbidden Edition, let's see. Oh, John Celestri showed up, so let's see. Wolfsbane's still not here. So we're gonna, and if Forbidden, isn't that we already played Forbidden?
Mm-hmm.
All right, so we did our job. That's it. We get to say goodbye now. So let's go around the room, say our goodbyes. Last in goes first. Trish, you're up.
Hi, bye. I'm Trish Bankston. I back everything, and I'm just crazy and opinionated. So y'all have a good night.
And from the No Dose campaign, we have Mike.
I feel very rested. My name is Mike. Go check out the Continuum Comics and back our project.
I like that. Simple and sweet. See? Straight off the Silverline press tour.
I know I probably shouldn't even be here. I'm C. Michael Lanning, independent artist. Of course, you see my work on Reapers and the Continuum, so check that out.
Nita?
I'm Nita Lanning. You can find me anywhere you find Meredith. In the Continuum and at Raging.
Well, I do know a place that you can find some of Meredith's work.
Oh, wow.
And I'm Meredith Lockridge. I'm wearing the hat because I did not shower today, so my hair is a hot mess. There you go. You can find me over at Continuum Comics with an X.com. That is where our Kickstarter is right now. You're going to see a little bit of colors for Karma. It's the new story that's going in there. 4 pages, color, gorgeous. C. Michael Lanning is killing it. Yeah, my artist for life, I think. Maybe, perhaps. I don't know. We'll see.
Lick him.
Yeah, he's mine.
And the devil is back. I came in to play with you guys tonight. We had some fun. I looking good with the tie. There's Barbara. She's now in the Continuum as well. Remember, I give out free hugs and spanks. Seriously, kidding around aside, thank you all for back to Continuum. Thank you who've all supported us and inspired us to keep going and even making a company. This company is going to be for you guys, for the creators and the fans. Our goal is to be as forthcoming as we can, as ethical as we can, while helping the industry grow in all the positive ways. Stay tuned for more information for that. I want to thank everyone who's come on the journey with me, starting this. Meredith, here we go. The people in the room, Meredith. Everyone in this room is special to me. Meredith, who got the spank. I don't even remember where it was, but I know it was in 2019.
It was on her booty. Oh.
No, I mean, I don't know the name. I know where I spanked her. I'm a professional. Like, I'm trying to be sweet right now, and I'm telling you, Nita's not going to get any sweetness.
You know what's
talking.
weird? Okay, so the story behind this is that I didn't know Rob at all, and I saw this sticker. I wanted one, and so I got spanked. My husband recorded it, and now that and kind of hanging out for each other. It's kind of like that awkward, like
it's like Leia kissed Luke. That's what
like
this has become.
Leia kissed Luke, yeah, and then later on you find out that they're twins, and you're like, ew. Yeah, it's kind of like that.
I was going to say nice things about Nita, but no, not after she interrupted me when I was trying to be nice. No, I'm just kidding. Nita brings tenacity to everything she does. Yeah, she's a little bit of a wild child, but you need that sometimes to make everything go forward. I was going to say make the ball move, but I know that would just be a joke right now, Anita.
It would be. Oh, it's so.
Yeah, it would be so hard. She's wearing blue, so you can connect the rest. See,
that's my girl. That's my girl. Be nice to her.
See, your art is
Kick
amazing.
your ass.
If you're done, Meredith.
One in the room.
See, if your art's amazing, it is beautiful. Thank you for allowing it in the Continuum, Trish. You know, you're someone I confide in. We talk. You're and Mike even knows it. He's like, okay, you made your video. What did Trish think? Like that's you're now the Bears stand. Like he doesn't even want to watch it. He's like, did you ask Trish yet? That's really what's important, Rob. Go ask Trish. And of course, Steely, he's just an amazing creator to hang out with. I've known him for years now. He's one of the few people I can say Jax lights up to. I can be like, you want to go see Sealy get lunch? He'll go put on his shoes before I can. I don't exist anymore. He wants to hang out with him more than me. I can't wait to do amazing things with all of you in this room because you're all amazing. And Continuum wouldn't be what it is today without everyone in this room for all the various reasons. So thank you from the bottom of my heart. And thank you everyone who backed us, everyone who watched tonight.
Yeah.
Rare appearance of the Indie Devil just for fun. I hope everyone had fun with us. We went really long, but every so often you just need to vent. So
big things popping. We got big stuff coming.
Big stuff.
Boom. Y'all ain't seen nothing yet. We'll see.
And just on the way out, let's watch an award-winning video. Welcome to the Continuum Kickstarter, brought to you by Continuum Comics, where creators rise together through creation, bridging universes together.